Scorpwana says, there goes the wind. Just Call Makor says, ahoy. Scorpwana says, I hear people coughing in the living room. Stream Elements says, Scorpwana is now live. Streaming Star Trek Online. Star Trek Online, tomorrow is a day to remember. November 4th, 2022. Just Call Makor says, I hear no anything in any room.
Duh. Hello there. Hi, everybody. What's up? Hello. Rumbling. It's storming-ish. Not a full-on storm yet, but it will storm. So, power might get knocked out. Internet, whatever. So if it just drop off or things start lagging, that is why. That is why. Why?
Just Call Makor says, if you drop off or things start lagging, just stick your head out of a window and yell internet.
Internet. Like that time, mid-90s or whatever, when it was storming, lightning outside. I grabbed my Highlander sword and I run out there and get right in the middle of the yard and look up at the sky and go, there can be only one. Neighbors looking at me like I'm retarded. I guess I was. I mean, holding a metal sword up in the air. But the hilt / handle of it, though, is plastic, so... That sword was such a rip-off.
Just Call Makor says, I created a new conspiracy theory. The 90s never actually happened.
Oh? Tell me about it. What is your theory, Dr. Jones? Oh, disruptor damage ground. Look at that. Oh, I got 27. I didn't mean to get all your credits, dude. Shit.
Just Call Makor says, it's very simple. Just Call Makover says, the 90s. Just Call Makover says, it never happened.
Never happened when? So it's all false memories then. Hello, fake walk. Kind of like 2012 was actually the end of the world, and we just got uploaded to another one. Transferred to a different Earth. With the whole like CERN gets up and running with their Hadron Collider in 2008, and then in 2009 a lady notices that her memories of things don't seem to be right, and then all of a sudden, bam, Mandela effect shit. I like all that stuff gets so fast.
Just Call Makover says, when Trump shouts fake news. It started in 1989. All the world governments got together and thought it would be funny if they made people believe that the 90s happened and it was so amazing, but in reality none of it happened.
Well, you know, there is that that theory that we're missing like 300 years of our time or whatever. So that would be kind of accurate. Like it's actually 1700 and what, 20?
Just Call Makover says, why do you think we met in 2000 or 2001 and not 1999? Because the 90s never happened.
They never happened. We just have implanted false memories of the 90s? Is that what you're saying? Which is actually a concept that would be interesting in a way. How would we know?
Hail Chimera says, my roommate accused me of not respecting his boundaries. Totally ruined our bath. There's they're in the bathtub, and all of a sudden you come in there and sit down with them. Hey, what are you doing? What? Let's see. New Romulus. I got back on here a few well, what was it, like 4 or 5 hours after I streamed yesterday night-ish. And played with Lilu more on here and got some more credits and marks and things. I was bored. Not I was. Oh, damn it. I accidentally did that right, Leah. Like a dumbass. Okay. So let's go over here. Like, but yeah, I mean, if you think about it, how do we know that our past is our past? We have the memories of the past. But what if we're in someone else's dream and they just started dreaming and our Just Call Makover says, cool, HBO cancelled Westworld, so we will now never get a proper conclusion to that show and see if humanity survives Dolores' final test.
That sucks, man. I saw you posted that. Well, hell, I thought Westworld was canceled like after the 2nd season. You know, what back then. I thought we were on the 5th season this whole time because I wasn't even aware of that shit. Has it been about Dolores the whole time, though? Does she even know what she's doing? Didn't she recreate Westworld in her memory or her mind or some shit? There's so many questions that need to be answered. Mostly the ones that have already been answered, but I don't know what they are. Like, did Guy get to the middle of the maze he was looking for or some shit?
Your defensive capabilities are unable to withstand us. Lower your shields and await assimilation.
The thing that was like drilled into everybody's head, under their skull. And people wonder why I don't subscribe to channels and stuff anymore. I don't want to be disappointed when they cancel shit. Every series should have a mandatory 5 seasons regardless. For closure's sake.
Judas D. Cott says, Judas too high.
Hi. Hey Judas, what's up, man? What's up, man? How you doing? Ah, there. What's happening there, Judas? Judas, they got wins. Disarm you?
Shaka, when the walls fell.
Oh,
Just Call Makover says, the show was never really about her if you think about it. Season 1 was about the man in black and his origin. Season 2 was about the machines figuring out what they wanted and breaking free from humanity's control. Season 3 is about Jesse figuring out how to live life without meth, and Season 4 was about the downfall of humanity. Just Call Makover says, yet Dolores was involved with all that, but it was never really about her.
Jesse figured out how to live a life without. Jesse. Life after Breaking Bad. Jesse. Damn it, Jesse.
Pale Chimera says, so Judas, you going to try to get though the area you failed to get though last night tonight?
Tonight? You'll be dying in your arms tonight. Something I've been meaning to say. Ooh, Cool, got Lucari up there. Did we lose anything? We sure did. Active ground, Lucari. Had to be a version 2 of something, wouldn't it?
Just Call Makover says, at Judas D. Cott, I failed to apologize to you yesterday, so today I apologize.
Apologize, you just accepted. God. Oh, it's that piezoelectric discharge, probably. Piezo?
Judas D. Cott says, at Pale Chimera, probably. Hopefully I don't struggle too much on it.
Parameter snare. I don't know what I had right there. Actogram. It's probably this, but the other one. Yeah, it was that. You've been dying in your arms tonight. Something you've been meaning to say. Something you've been meaning to say. Ooh.
Judas D. Cott says, at Just Call Makover, Judas too spicy.
Judas too spicy. No, too spicy. You don't want to eat any of that meat. It's too spicy. Yes, too spicy.
Murdoch says, it's spicy in your Angus.
Anal fissures available online. Every time I want to do that, I gotta click on it. That's too juicy, too spicy. They were dancing across USA, just dancing all nights away. Hello, Murdochs. What's happening?
Just Call McCower says, WBD is going to turn HBO into the Game of Thrones channel, and though I love me some good Game of Thrones, I am not really a fan of that.
WBD. Kids WB.
Murdoch says, I went to a steakhouse earlier in the week and there were several youngish girls in their 20s that wanted to eat me. Should I go back and slip a note to one of them that says, hey beautiful, call me for a date?
Meat man available.
Just Call McCower says, no.
Damn. The tiny little remarks and stuff that y'all made
Judas
yesterday was
Depot
hilarious.
says, yes.
Engaging now disarm your weapons. You will escort from this time.
I couldn't help but like snicker a little bit yesterday. You will be assing my lady, brother. Okay, is it competitive? Reputation, competitive, competitive.
Murdoch says, Hvert pilot, Hvert pilot, Hvert pilot.
Huh? Vert pilot.
Just Call McCower says, Elon Musk is firing like 75% of Twitter. I will be so happy when that site burns.
Are you wanting it to burn down? Do you want Twit to... What is it? Twitter? Twitter, yeah, Twitter. To die.
Murdoch says, Hvert dance, Hvert dance, Hvert dance, Hvert dance.
I see. I don't use Twitter. I mean, I have it, but I don't use it. I don't see, like, why people even just bother posting just shit sometimes. Bye-bye. And then when people have Instagram, it's kind of just like it too, isn't it? I mean, all that shit. Whatever happened to just message forums and message boards? Like back in the day. Back in the day.
Just Call McCower says, yes, Russian interference on Facebook and Twitter is what led to the bullshit that was the 2016 election and that led to the bullshit that was 2020.
So is Elon trying to kill Twitter? I don't watch the news or anything or keep in touch with what's going on in the world.
Just Call McCower says, I honestly don't know what Elon is trying to do. Just Call McCower says, I just want to see Twitter burn.
Oh. Well, I'm sure somebody told me when I asked before, but I don't even know why he bought the place. I mean, why did he want to get Twitter? I don't know. I mean, to clean, is it to clean up the posting? Or
Just Call
junk,
Makorer
yeah.
says, just like you want to see all of humanity burn, I want to see Twitter burn.
You want to see it burn first?
Just Call Makorer says, he was forced to buy Twitter because he is an idiot.
He was forced to buy it because he's an idiot. Forced to buy it. I mean, all people have to do is just not use it. I mean, that's my personal opinion. I mean, if you're, tired of people getting on there posting shit or whatever they're doing, just don't get on there. It's like Facebook. I don't even get on that thing, really. I posted something to it to
Murdoch
today.
says, I ordered some linguine positano, linguine poitano with wood grilled chicken, gluten-free pasta with Caesar salad and bread with dipping sauce trio.
And as your actual meal, I mean, that sounds like an appetizer. I'd like to have 14 pork chops and 5 hamburgers, please. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. I think social media in itself is just kind of bad anyway. I maybe have like 3 people that I follow on Twitter, and that's from like way back in the day, from whenever it started. So I don't even know like why to get on there and do anything.
Just Call Makorer says, he already got in trouble with the SEC once about stock market manipulation. He did it again when he secretly bought 30% of Twitter and then tweeted something like, how many people would like me to buy Twitter, so he started the actual process of buying it so he wouldn't get an SEC fine, and when he tried to back out it was too late. Twitter sued him to honor the contract he signed. Just Call Makorer says, so he was forced to buy Twitter for $44 billion.
Ooh.
Murdoch says, yeah, I don't use social media anymore, except for YouTube. I do make comments sometimes.
Well, yeah, that's different than like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all that shit, where you're like posting shit about your day, your life, and your opinions of things or whatever that are different. It's like your own personal subject matter versus someone having a video.
Murdoch says, yeah, I hate all that shit.
I mean, there's some people that, they post on things going, well, I had a bad
Pale
day
Chimera
today.
says, Elon is also now fucking over Ukraine with Starlink.
Starlink satellites. I mean, I get a lot of people that post on Facebook going, send prayers my way, I'm having a bad day. You're like, get over yourself. Life is unfair. Kill yourself or get over it. That's a black box. Was it Black Box Recorder that sings that? It was on the Gilmore Girls soundtrack. Help me make it through the yard. Got him.
Murdoch says, for a while I become obsessed with prepping and end of the world stuff, knowing that it's possible, then I bought more music equipment and decided to stick my head back up my ass and kiss goodbye if that happens, cause nowhere to go here anyways.
There you go. Why worry about it? I don't really, I worry about things, but I don't worry about the same things people worry about. You know? Like the little shit that doesn't matter. Don't give a shit, don't care. Lights are flickering. The storm might get me.
Murdoch says, you worry about the frog population, don't you?
Yes. Yes, the frogs. I worry about hitting frogs whenever I drive down the road. Hitting animals. Because I live out here in the country. There was 2 deer across this road whenever I was driving today, night-ish. They were young bucks, or, well, not bucks at all, they didn't have any antlers. But they were young fawn types. I think like 2 teenagers just getting out up to no good at night is what they are. Damn dirty kids.
Hey fellas!
Murdoch says, I'm playing my submarines in World of Warships.
Ah! Look over here! Excuse me, Veronica.
Yes, what is it, Brick?
I would like to extend to you an invitation to the pants party.
Excuse me?
The party. The pants. With the pants. Party with pants?
Brick, are you saying that there's a party in your pants and that I'm invited?
That's it.
Did Brian tell you to say this, Brick?
Yes, he did.
Okay. No, I don't want to go to a party in your pants.
Very well.
Christina Applegate being diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. Which is wild because, you know, she just got over cancer like years ago. Or, well, in remission
Just Call
from it.
Nicole says, I wonder if she would like to have a party in my pants though. Arcanoloth says, at Murdoch's it's good to be prepared for a regional emergency, like Katrina where a storm takes down the grid for an extended period and you need food and water until you can evac. But yeah, no point worrying about global thermonuclear war cause the people who die in the blast are the lucky ones. For more info watch The Road.
That's a good movie. Isn't that where the little kid is called Boy? It's got, what's his name from Lord of the Rings in it?
Arcanoloth says, yeah, I saw that interview. Yo, can I get a shout out to Christina Applegate?
Shout out? Ah, dude, he totally ignored that Romulan. They're in league together. Jink. I had a great uncle that had MS. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, dun, boom, dun, Let's do one of these with Michael so I can get the delta up there. He can run a little bit faster. Now, Micah Myers. Hello, Arcanoloth, by the way.
Just Call Makor says, I like to fuck my uncle, Uncle Fucker. Murdoch says, a friend of mine got that cancer in the blood, leukemia, right?
Leukemia, yeah.
Anyways, he is in his 40s. I wish there was a way to know for sure it was or wasn't from the COVID shots. Apparently strange death stats are up and it's significant.
Yeah, I've heard about that too. People getting cancer. There's like a guy that in the town that I work in, he got the shot and he died of lung cancer. But it was a fast progressive lung cancer too. He got detected and within like, what was it, a month or less, maybe 3 weeks, he was dead.
Murdoch says, I would like to get a cancer screening.
Well,
Murdoch
go get a
says,
CBC.
I guess it's just blood work to know.
A CBC, complete blood count, can throw markers, you know, that could suggest potential blood problems. But there's also this lady in town that I work in. She's got lung cancer as well. People complaining of their, you know, like getting sicker easier or whatever to really the common cold. But it is, I mean, it's an inoculation of an unknown whatever. So the trial period of if any kind of vaccine is within like the first 10 years, you know, you kind of get your information and gather from that. So it's all a trial run anyway.
Arcanoloth says, at Murdoch's this is how misinfo spreads. People have this overriding need to know things for sure and science says we can only ever really be 99% sure something is safe and apparently that's not good enough so people would rather choose their own adventure.
Hell,
Just
when,
Call Makower says, I'm just tired of people blaming vaccines for world issues. I am more worried than the food we eat than vaccinations. Arcanoloth says.
Yeah. I mean, hell, every time that I go get my blood work done or whatever, it shows autoimmune problem and or potential autoimmune and or blood
Arcanoloth
cell
says, my entire
shit.
family is vaxxed. If they come down with something it'll be their sedentary lifestyle and poor eating habits. And the alcoholism.
But yeah, they're always pumping shit into food anyway, and everything in the world, and air, heck, the air you breathe. The fluid, the water you drink, if it's just regular water or not regular water, or if it's in something like, you know, a tea or just a bottle you buy from the grocery store of something. I mean, like anything can be in anything. I mean, you'd have to go into some sort of isolation thing that scans your body every time you go in homes and things of that nature just to see if you're still you whenever you leave. You have 4 contaminants in your body. Would you like to purge these now? Yes, please. Purging contaminants. Done. You are now 100% contaminant free.
Arcanoloth says, for those who not understand the phrase correlation does not equal causation, recall Bowling for Columbine, where the direct OR tells us the media said the Columbine shooters played video games. He brings up they also went bowling the day before. Should we conclude that bowling causes kids to shoot people?
That's right, damn it.
Just Call Makower says, that is my issue on the subject. People are so worried about getting vaccinated but they fill their buggies with the most random crap and put it in their bodies no questions asked. Arcanoloth says.
Look at all these damn weapons. That is true. All the junk people buy. Today somebody bought a can of Pillsbury Doughboy biscuits, and the can popped open on them or whatever. So I was like, huh. So I pulled them all out of there and I started playing with it. Just playing with the dough. Play-Doh.
Arcanoloth
Holy
says,
shit.
seen a lot of people drinking canned vodka mixers and smoking vape pens, both made in China, taking God knows what shit at the local smoke shop that's not regulated yet, and between taking a sip and a dart they say I'm not getting the vaccine cause I don't know what's in it.
For China. Okay, got that. Got that going on right there.
Murdoch says, sure, whatever, it's still important that watchdogs hold the vaccine companies accountable. They knew they were gonna make lots of money. Apparently, the vaccine was tested on animals and women, not men. For those that are healthy, they are smart to think twice about getting the vaccine. I think there is new data coming out on them, hard data showing some real concerns, so this is a pretty good YouTube channel. https://www.youtube.com/c/redacted news/videos. Just Call McCower says, and don't get me wrong. I don't care if anyone does or doesn't get vaccinated. It is their choice. But people do make it their goal to hound me about getting vaccinated, but they don't put that same effort into investigating other things that could contribute to poor health. Arcanoloth
Right.
says, Scorp, you know what the real problem is? Some people have that personality where they know who they are unless they are arguing about something, like a toddler that works out they can say the word no and then they wan use that all the time.
Some people that have a personality where they know who they... where they know...
Arcanoloth says, nobody is hounding anybody about being vaxxed at this point. If you wanna end up in a hospital on a ventilator, you're business. Don't expect me to pay for it. And fuck all the way off with this Russian bot anti-vax let's kill as many Americans as possible BS.
And anti-vax bot? What? I've never heard of that. Why does it stop before it gets there? I don't get... Okay.
Pale Chimera says, I had no choice but to get vaccinated, but I don't have no booster shots however.
Mimeth is now lurking.
Mimeth
Hello.
says,
Okay.
hi at Arcanoloth. Just Call McCower says, people believe Russians spread misinformation via bots in order to kill Americans via Vocid.
Vocid? So I'm out of the loop on all this stuff. I don't know what
Just
else.
Call McCower says, COVID 2.
Oh.
Arcanoloth says,
What?
Scorp, if Americans wanna shoot each other and not get vaxxed and die of COVID and elect a dude that wants to stop sending weapons to Ukraine, who do ya think benefits from that? I'll give ya 3 guesses.
Frank Stallone. You guessed it, Frank Stallone. Gene Roddenberry. Miley Cyrus. I don't know.
Arcanoloth says, at Just Call McCower it's not a matter of belief, we have evidence they've been doing this since the Cold War. If America is unified, they bother Russia. Russia does not like this. They have a vested interest in putting a wedge into any American social issue they can identify and hammering on that.
Dun, 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 dun.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Holy shit, what a way to go. Population control. Wouldn't you just love it? Less population, less problems. I think one of the real problems that we've all had in the whole world is longevity of life. Allowing
Just Call
those
McCower
to
says,
live who shouldn't.
Bully McGuire at it again.
Bully McGuire at it again. Bully McGuire. I love that shit. But no, like, you know, ever since we've extended human life to the point where you can take medication to stay alive, or, you know, people that may have died at birth because of reasons or whatever, but kept alive and then are well, then, you know, the population
Mement
increases.
says, just gonna state I love Dark Brandon and in 2 years he will be earning my vote. Pale Chimera says, I brought a
Dark
canary
Brandon?
science buff last night. Arcanoloth says, we can discuss policy and current events, but seriously if we cannot agree on basic facts, then I just have no interest in wasting my time and breath because nobody is going to change their mind on an opinion they did not arrive at via facts. Arcanoloth says, at Momenthia the Bidden team has finally figured out memes and I'm enjoying those.
Memes? I don't know what we're talking about. I am so lost in every conversation.
Murdoch says, I used to watch Dr. John Campbell when COVID was only in China. He is calling for a massive investigation and explaining excess deaths have been happening. He is asking people write to the government. These are hard statistics. https://www.youtube.com/watch v equals bgzjfvr9 wont equals 832s. Murdoch says, Statistics lol.
Statistics? Oh god, we're having lag issues or something. Okay, I was, ah damn, I didn't mean to get into that. I was just, got every bit of it too. Oh shit. It looked like I did that on purpose.
Mement says, at Arcanoloth check PMs. Arcanoloth says, Scorp, I'm talking about people posting stuff that is just factually not true and you can easily and quickly find evidence it ain't true, but you can also quickly and easily find the shit that Murdoch's is posting, and I'm 100% sure that if you think posting that stuff is a good idea, then nothing I say or do is going to change their mind. I have better things to do.
So if it's opinion based for both sides, then it's not worth talking about if no one's going to have their mind changed over anything. So the debate of anything doesn't matter. That's that what you're saying, right? Lead a horse to water and force him to drink it, even though there's dead horses in that water.
Arcanoloth says, yes, there is some questions about China's early response, but they shut down and won't answer questions, so all the evidence has been destroyed. Everything else Murdoch said is factually wrong and very easily disproved. If your opinion is my facts are wrong and your made-up facts are right, you see the issue.
I don't know if anybody's facts are right or wrong. I mean, I just live here. I don't look into that stuff up. I let people who know what they're doing figure it out. If I were to investigate stuff myself,
says, and I have no desire to listen to this shit, so I'm making it your problem, Scorp.
Okay.
Murdoch says, At Arcanoloth, are you saying Dr. John Campbell is full of shit? Whoa, a close friend of mine literally has his sister died of a weird death that happened real quick. Usually when somebody shoots something down that quick, it's based on emotion.
Okay, I got all that. Good deal. You want to know what I think? Completely. I believe there is a plan to depopulate the Earth to a certain amount.
Arcanoloth says, notice how he tries to invalidate my argument without addressing any of my concerns? Why would I make it my job to deal with this in my spare time? Fuck this, I'm out. Good luck, Scorp.
Okay. I don't know why it's such a big deal of an
Murdoch
issue.
says, alrighty then, lol.
I mean, if that's like mostly all it takes to just kill off a conversation or leave the stream or just any kind of conversation, then that's, you know, just talking about normal stuff. I mean, why do we always have to bring up stuff that's controversial to talk about? It's not to me. I mean, I just listen. I mean, no matter what I say, I know my opinion is invalid to anything. But if someone believes a certain thing, then that's their thing to believe. If it's factual or non-factual, or it has this proof or that proof, nobody knows for sure.
Murdoch says, Arcano literally said Scorp, I'm talking about people posting stuff that is just factually not true, when he didn't even take a look at it. I actually thought he would be interested in it. Pale Chimera says, honestly this should be dropped, let's talk about something more cheerful and less likely leads to a spite fight.
Right? I don't know. I don't understand how, like, just talking about small subjects or just any kind of subject matter can sometimes spawn such just problems between people. I've never understood that before because I'm retarded. But I don't know. That's why I have no opinion on it. I just know that in my own way of thinking, which I guess would be an opinion, depopulation, that's what it is. If you're looking for like information on stuff, whatever, you know, I don't know why it would have turned into some sort of a
Murdoch says,
debate.
after all, Dr. John is a real medical nurse practitioner who is highly respected in the whole world. He has been covering it since the beginning, so I think I'm going to listen to him over Arcanoloth. But let's change the subject. Didn't mean to upset anyone.
Didn't upset me. I'm not upset at anybody. I'm just confused. Shit, I didn't get none of that either.
All 3 silos are under Allied control. Excellent work.
I don't know how.
Murdoch says,
Few lines of
Arcano
text.
says there is some questions about China's early response. That has literally to do with nothing I was talking about, so I was confused too.
I don't know. I don't know half of what the hell's been talked about. Ever. I don't know, like, why, like, in the world, you know, some conversations could always turn into, like, something else. Or more directed toward a different way of thinking or path of thinking. I don't get it. Ew. I mean, as far as we know so far, if anything, it's like the Kennedy assassination. The COVID Kennedy assassination plan with Bill Gates or Fauci or whatever. I don't care. All I know is you live, you don't learn shit, and you die. There you go. We're all gonna die. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Who cares? That's my point on everything. But I do think that the world is overpopulated. And I do think people have known about this. And something has presented itself with a means to deal with a lot of that. Whether it be from COVID or not. While it is true there's like, you know, an average amount of deaths every single year no matter what, then and that can contribute to it or whatever. I mean, genetically things can be unlocked in us that can cause problems down the road. You know, if you don't have something in your body that, you know, like your family doesn't have this, whatever, and all it is just like you've taken something in or lived a certain way or been near a chemical or whatever, and it just unlocked this thing inside of you that kills you off or whatever, or makes you die quicker. Who knows? We're all gonna die anyway, so what's it matter?
Murdoch says, I mean, I was only talking about 84% increase in relative incidence of cardiac-related death among males 18 to 39 years old within 28 days after vaccination that contains messenger RNA, mRNA, which is used in the Pfizer-BioNTech and the Moderna vaccines.
I don't know. RNA is something else. Which one is it supposedly
Murdoch
that
says,
carries genetic?
That's all LOL.
That's apparently it carries genetic information, like knowledge, genetic knowledge on how to do things. Like, say an animal was born
Back to your stations. The bots have returned.
and it naturally like knows what to do
Murdoch
to
says,
keep itself alive.
mRNA.
I mean, I don't think anybody's like misinformation is misinformation. It's just
Just Paul
opinions
McCower
and
says,
stuff.
I got some leftover potatoes and some leftover meatloaf. Time to eat some leftovers.
I'm glad someone else eats leftovers.
Look at that happy banana down there.
Happy
I hope he
banana.
gets fucked up. I hope he gets peeled.
Yes. Peel that banana, bandana. Oh well, we have another helium shortage again. If anyone cares. And Dollar General's getting sued. So there you go. Not in my store, the one that I work in, no. Stores in Ohio. They were it's something about like the prices and stuff.
Just Call McCower says, it is my opinion that we should cut out political and world talk from streams and just keep it to fun memes and TV talk or whatever.
For real, yo.
There is a reason why most streamers ban that kind of chat.
I don't even know how it got started, J-Truth. Did I start it? I'm sorry. I mean, that's why people avoid ESD on here. Or Space Dock, the channel that's on there, whenever you're playing that, that's all they kind of talk about.
Murdoch says, if that's the case then Scorp shouldn't talk about aliens or other BS.
That's right. I shouldn't even breathe.
Murdoch says, free speech, let it ring.
I know, right? We only think we have free speech. Then there's that whole debate about free speech and what it means in other places not to have it. You can go over that whole thing. I just don't know why some things turn into a super debate so quickly. I don't get it. Have an opinion. Okay, wow. All right, good. You know? I have opinions of all kind of shit. I got an opinion on life. I don't know. That's why I don't really like watch debates or like even in school whenever they were talking about just things or whatever, you know, and they'd have the debate teams and stuff like that. Who gives a shit? That's how I was. Like, who gives a shit about who's talking about what and their opinion on this or that? It's just an opinion. That's their thing. I don't care. I have my own opinions about stuff. You know, don't see me defending them. That's you know. Hell, my mom was all about all those conspiracy theories and shit. You know, about the QAnon
Just
thing.
Call Makower says, this is a point I was trying to make earlier. A lot of times people cannot just post their opinions and keep stuff civil. Sometimes people feel the need to tell others how things should be and force their beliefs on others. Murdoch says, I was just talking about stats, it's not an opinion and it's not political. Now imagine Russia censoring information, now that is political.
Russia, Busha. That's why I keep saying the world needs to end. All this minor little bickering of small things don't matter. That's what it is. That's my opinion. It's like the lady in line that says, my coupon didn't work. Who gives a shit? Boo fucking who? That's what I'm saying. I don't care. That's why I let a lot of things just be talked about on here, because I don't really give a shit. If it gets my stream shut down, whatever, I don't care. It's not the end of the world. Because that would be awesome. And I say that, people think I'm serious, and I am. I'm serious about some of it. You know? Like, if I had a legacy, maybe I would think differently. But why would I want to bring anybody into the world when there are so many problems, and I myself have problems too? That's how I've always thought. Like, if I have like a mental disability, or if I have some sort of like physical anomaly in the, you know, DNA that could cause problems or cancers or whatever, you know, why bring anyone into that? Why wait for a cure? Survival of the fittest seemed to work perfectly back long time ago. And here we are, we've like changed that to where anybody can, you know, outlive their usefulness. And me, I'm not useful at all. I mean, I could be one of the first ones to say, okay, well, we're doing away with all the useless people. And be like, oh, here I am, you know. Because I'm useless. I am nothing. I contribute nothing to society. And that's why we have an overpopulation problem about, like, just things and people and whatnot. We overpopulate and we consume, stink up the earth, big flesh sacks. We just need to be gone. I came here to have fun. I just don't see how
Pre-rapid sales unfurled?
how it turned into something crazy when it was not crazy. I'm confused. When I get confused, I get a little crazy and nutty in my head. It's like at work when I get damn confused. I start laughing maniacally. So what are you laughing at? I said, I have no idea. Because a situation can turn so fast. Things can get heated for no reason, and I don't understand it. How does it get heated? What happened? Kind of like Mr. Bean in a way. I want to see it happen. Damn it. Get Mills laying out here. Let's have this out. Fuck, shit. Like Tim Allen, I have no opinion. Dead android. It's like when I was watching a little bit of that, what's his name? I couldn't watch most of it though because of the arguing. Well, it was really an argument. It was a debating. Excuse me. Crowder, that guy. The whole change my mind thing that he done, like on college campuses and stuff of that nature. I watched maybe 3 or 4 of those videos just to see what it was about, but I couldn't watch anymore because it wasn't about changing anyone's mind. It was just about like content or whatever for YouTube or some shit. That's what it's kind of what I gathered out of it. Sparking debates and arguments and shit like that don't need to exist, and make people mad at each other and mad at one side or the other for having an opinion, you know. I don't know. There we go. I'll be one of them people like, if we can't all get along, we'll all die together. Who wants to drink the Kool-Aid first? Eh? I'm not waiting for him, damn it. This is one of the reasons why I should not stream, you know? If it causes like arguments to develop between people, I don't mean for that to happen. But it happens because if I did not stream, it would not have happened. If I didn't do a lot of things wouldn't have the consequences they've had over the years. That's why you got to think in every direction about every little idea. Outthink it. Or dwell on it, whatever you want to do. Just overthinking situations, I guess it's okay.
Just call Makora says, or just create rules or something. I don't know. I wish you'd stop blaming yourself for other people's actions.
Well, I do have like a set of rules. I can't remember what the fuck they are though. But it's true. I mean, you just go along the timeline. You know, like had I not had a storm hit, because it's supposed to be storming right now, but I don't hear the fucking storm outside. People kept talking about like, ooh, be careful, we're having tornado watches, ooh, and all that kind of shit. I'm like, well, have it. Why do we have to wait for it? And like, just bring it on. So I thought all these people talking about Jesus returning shit or whatever like that. I'm like, well, have it happen. Oh no, I don't want that. No, you said you wanted to. You know. I should have never made that joke before about God raping Mary. Dude, I had so many people hate me for that. They couldn't take a joke. Oh my God. Did she give him consent? Who knows? No one else was there. That's why I'm going to hell that doesn't exist. Even the Pope said hell doesn't exist. He said that from his lips. If hell doesn't exist, does heaven exist? And the Bible is so one-sided anyway. Don't get me started on the Bible. I've never read The Son of a Bitch, but I just don't. I can't do it. Maybe because since it could be the fact that I may be on the spectrum / autism. You know, this whole time that I've never known, never got tested because nobody's like, oh, he's just retarded or what. But apparently, statistically, those who have autism don't believe in God. Statistically. Now, each one could have their own thing. They could be programmed. You know, that's what we are, just programmed whenever we grow up.
Just Call Makor says, I read up to the part where God created humanity and got pissed off. Why the hell would he do something so stupid?
That's right. Yeah, see, that's one of the things, right? Like, even though I don't read it, I know a lot of the lore of it, right? And it's like, he created humanity. It was a disaster, so he tried to start it over kind of situation. Well, if that's the case, that means that God is fallible. You know, he made a mistake. So, and he can't make a mistake because he's God, right? That's an oxymoron. Which one is it? It's documented for both. What do? Oh, you base it on only the thing you want people to know. See, that's the thing. That's all this shit is written up about. If you weren't there to first person see something as it happened and someone else documented it, how do you know it's true or not? Oh, you had all these witnesses to say the same thing. Yes, but did you see it? So that was my thing. I'm going to throw a Judge Judy at everybody's ass. Hearsay. Hearsay bullshit. Someday, I wish one, like, I don't know. Like, when I watch Judge Judy, sometimes I want one of the plaintiff or whoever the person is to just run up there and slap her in the face sometimes. I mean, that just gives me joy. Of course, it could be because I have sociopathic tendencies every once in a while. I think, like, you know, whenever I watch Judge Judy, I think that her emotional state often determines how the ruling is going to go, because she's not willing to actually hear both sides and all the evidence, in my opinion. So she shuts down the whole thing too early. That shit wouldn't fly. I'd be all like, okay, you and you fight to the death. Or like the Quintessons on Transformers the movie. They come out there with the court going, guilty or innocent. And he says, innocent. And he feeds them to the Sharkticons whenever they're innocent. Really? Did we need that to happen?
Pale Chimera says, we were engineered by aliens for reasons only known to them. We are to them what lab rats are to men in white coats.
That's right. That's my opinion too. That humanity was engineered. We didn't evolve. And there's a debate on, like, who engineered us. Just because I believe one way and someone else may believe another way, do I shun those who believe a certain thing? No. I hear them out. Do they hear me out? No. Because they think I'm crazy. That I'm mad. Even our own DNA suggests manipulation. Others just don't want to believe it. What if one day, all of a sudden, we find out this truth of things, that the Bible stuff wasn't real this whole time? That it was just a made-up manipulative type thing to keep us in order? You know, what are people gonna do? Well, me, I'd live my life normally. I mean, I don't give a shit. I am who I am out of design, apparently. Because God made me like this for a reason. God, oh my God. Hell, if I die, and which I will, everyone will die. Hello, everybody. And the afterlife is there, and you like go to talk to God or something, and be like, you son of a bitch. But you can't say that because he don't have no bitch. Oh, it got me stirred. I am so stirred for no damn reason now. For dropping people like flies now. Unfollow this, unfollow that. I don't care. People can unfollow me, they can follow me. I'm just here. That's why I say never subscribe. Don't subscribe to me. Don't subscribe. Don't follow. I'm just here. I'm an outlet. That's why unconsciousness is the best consciousness. You know? To be unconscious is the best for all. There's no problems. Just close your eyes and sleep. That's just my thing, though. I can remember, like, when I was working at the other store, and somebody would just, like, talk about, like, this or whatever, you know, church here, church there, and whatever like that, and tell me their opinion on something. And then as soon as I started up my opinion, it was like I was just like blasphemy and all this kind of bullshit because I had an opinion. Because I was wrong because they were always right, no matter what. And I don't like that. I don't like it whenever people think they're right just because they think they're right. Who cares if, like, things are right or wrong? Even though I just said that I don't care, you know, I don't like it when people think they're always right just because people are unique. They are, like,
Murdoch
entitled
says,
to their own opinion.
Well, I found THA Dr. John Campbell video compelling because according the counts of deaths in the population there an average of 1,564 extra deaths per week. Throughout 2020 it was 315. Throughout 2021 it was 1,322, 24,440 non-COVID deaths since May 2022. This is just data.
Right.
I'm not saying any opinion. All I'm saying, it's compelling.
Yeah, I totally get that. Yeah, I totally get that. It's interesting to just see those type of statistics. Well, here's the thing too. I know for a fact, and this is a fact. You know, not an opinion, but you know, whenever you would go in for something or whatever, they would say it was COVID, because hospitals get more money whenever you say COVID. You know, and that was facts. I was at the you know, a doctor's office, and I overheard that talking thing at one point. Like, you know, if people come in and they're complaining about their foot hurting or whatever,
Murdoch
they're like,
says,
well, just put it down for COVID.
Those numbers are England.
Yeah, I mean, deaths in general, instead of like one for each, one for the other one.
Fucking damn it!
Like, say, okay, 2018. What were the overall world population counted for deaths that whole time versus 2021, or even like 2020, because that was like the top-notch part of COVID where everyone was scrambling and the vaccine thing was happening. So 2020, what are the differences in the numbers, or are those numbers basically the same? Because it will even itself out one way or the other.
Samu Wraith says, yeah, they'd declare most everything COVID if it looked like COVID even if it actually wasn't.
Well, I know COVID was around before it was around or announced. YouTube will probably flag this one as, ooh, misinformation COVID.
I need TB for my bunghole!
Hello, Death Dragonborn 107. Welcome to the discussion of crazy. I'm your host, the Idiot. Murdochs, you're now my problem, okay? I'm sorry, I just can't. That's insanity. I'm insane. He gave it.
Jesus Christ, we get it.
I know, right? I'm sorry. I'm just so sorry. I don't understand. Will someone shoot me in the head and let me understand things? take a good bat to the head, you know, and maybe I'll understand what the fuck was going on in the world.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, just got home from an 11-hour shift and took a double shot of my Cap Morgan rum to burn whatever the hell is in my throat.
Ooh.
Samu Wraith says, Murdoch's is now an equation for Scorp to solve.
No, there was a discussion. I don't know what happened earlier. A debate that I didn't know was going on. An idea of thought thing or something, and about statistics and vaccine and all this kind of stuff, and it got south somehow. And Murdoch was given to me to solve. So I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I was literally told it's my problem now. And I don't know what the problem is. So I'm trying to figure out, like, I don't know. I just don't understand.
Murdoch says, deaths after the line, COVID vaccine, show increased mortality but not COVID-related deaths.
Shut
Excess
up, Wesley.
deaths. The mortality before the line is reduced, of course. https
And that's what got you in trouble earlier.
www.youtube.com/watch. V equals BGZJFVR9 WON T equals 834S.
That's what got you in trouble, posting these misinformations or something.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, sad thing, double shot means nothing to me. I can go to Dollar General, buy their biggest clear blue cup, make a grasshopper drink, fill it all the way to the rim and drink the whole damn thing and still not feel it. Murdoch says, I linked it for Samu Wraith, it's not misinformation.
I know, man. All information, in my opinion, is misinformation. Unless I concluded it on my own way of thinking instead of someone else's thinking on any subject. To me, everything is misinformation. That's why I don't consider everything
Murdoch
around me
says
real.
He has 2.53 subscribers on YouTube. Social media.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now. We're in a simulation. We're not even real. This whole thing is made up. The whole world is
Darth
fake.
Dragonborn 107 says, you are fake news. Hashtag Orange Trump 2020 LOL.
Orange.
Murdoch says, you can't get upset if Arcano acts like a big baby and cries and runs away like a little bitch. Asirdegassi02 says, get viewers, followers and primes on viewers.shop. Murdoch says, how many times have I just watched ramble about some stupid shit?
Come on, man.
Pale Chimera says, God fucking damn Murdochs, shut up, I am not here for bullshit propaganda. If you want to talk BS, go elsewhere.
Cornholio! I need tippy for my bunghole.
Well, I always come in here and talk bullshit about everything. That's who I am. I just talk about things. I don't understand. He needs tipper for his bunghole, damn it.
Murdoch says, it's not propaganda and honestly I stopped discussing a long time ago but others keep bringing it up.
Yeah, I gotta keep bringing it up. I'm
Samu
sorry.
Wraith
It's my
says,
problem.
Scorp or you been replaced by a robot maybe.
I've been
Darth
replaced, that's right.
Dragonborn 107 says, you know what pale, you know what pale, I fucking like you.
No, okay, Murdoch's Pale Chimera or Inverted Paradox is just joking. That was a joke. I can tell. That's sarcasm. Which everything to me is. No matter what.
Murdoch says, right on, you got me, smiley face.
Yeah. He's just picking at that scab just to see what bites. And we all do it. I mean, hell, y'all had me snickering yesterday. Whenever dude was in here, you know, talking about stuff, and
Lay off me, I'm starving.
But every little kind of like tiny remark and stuff just had me laughing. But that's just who I am. I laugh at things that make me that make me laugh, and I can't help it. I'm stupid. I'm retarded. I need to get shot in the face or something. I don't know. Someone in my suffering. That's what I'm saying. Maybe I'm a sociopath. Yeah, okay. I think I am, therefore I am. I'm a sociopath. I hope that everything is still fine. You know? I don't understand. I don't know. If you come back and you're watching this, Arcana Loath, blame me for it, please. I don't know what I did. What happened actually to spawn a problem that I didn't know we had, based off an opinion. I don't. I mean, I didn't know we were here to change minds or something. So it's my problem. I'm the one to blame for it all. I'm the one streaming. I opened up the dialogue. Therefore, it is on me about everything. Just remember that. Me. Not anyone else. Me. I'm open to everyone's opinion on anything. I may not be the best listener, but I'm open. You can talk at me about anything you want. Am I paying attention? Probably not. Will you change my mind about it? Probably not. Will you inform me of things? Probably not. Will you tell me something I already know? Probably. Will I tell you that I already know it? No, I will not. Because I like to hear people talk about things. Whether or not I'm paying attention or
Samu
not.
Wraith says, me I just don't use sarcasm much, mostly cause I got into a lot of physical altercations cause people were cruel using it.
Oh man, that sucks. Sarcasm can be so much fun though. Like, you know, Ryan Reynolds fun. That's just the kind of sarcasm I've always had. But I can do it on the fly sometimes as well. It's so fun. I did it today actually at work. And it's that slight sarcasm. There were these two kids walking behind their mother or grandmother. I don't know who they were. And they had these hot tamale candies. And both of them were chanting at the same time, hot tamales, hot tamales. And I said, wow, that wasn't weird at all. So that's a light sarcasm. But no, I'm gonna read back over this damn chat and see what the fuck happened. I don't understand. Because I don't understand, like, even before, like, there was somebody, who was it? Some dude, I don't know, there was some talk about Dungeons and Dragons or something, and somebody got upset, and I can't remember, and I hadn't seen the dude since, and I don't know what happened. I don't know what started any kind of situations, problems. I don't know. Oh, I wish the best for that guy too, because I did not have a problem with him in the chat. So I don't have a problem with a lot of people. I mean, we all have our bad days,
says,
you know.
I guess I decided it was better to make jokes but cross a certain line.
Or
Dark
did they get,
Dragonborn
like, really
107
bad?
says, it started on Namek. Samu Wraith says, not.
Oh. I guess whenever it does get a little too heated or whatever, it's just best to stop and just breathe. That's what I was always told.
Murdoch says, it all started with Arcana Loth's statement, we can discuss policy and current events, but seriously, if we cannot agree on basic facts, then I just have no interest in wasting my time.
Oh yeah, I remember that part of it. And I don't know what the facts were.
I could copy-paste that paste it every time he literally says anything.
Come on, man. Do I need to get both of you in a room to hug? I don't even know what the basic facts were. I mean, it's just opinions is all it is.
Murdoch says, I wouldn't cause that stupid, and that's the point, don't get upset, but he did.
And I still don't understand. Maybe, see, that's my problem with connecting with people. I can't. I don't have that emotional mindset, I guess, because I'm retarded or something. I mean, and I don't mean to keep bringing it up, I don't understand. Like, they could come up to me and they'll be like sad about something or whatever, like, what? And they'll tell me, and I'm like, and? You know, does that change me? No. That's why I think I'm a sociopath. Or either autistic or some shit. I don't know. I've never been tested, but maybe I need to be. I'd probably fail. If it's a test, I'm definitely going to fail. That's for damn sure. I mean, hell, it's kind of like me playing this game all the time. The same way I keep playing it over and over and over.
Samuraith says, and that's why Murdoch's I avoid topics of real life, real issues, cause you all got your crap you deal with. What it is, I try to be respectful, not go there cause you believe what you believe, and it's fine. I don't want to intrude on personal space. Maybe my thinking idk.
Yeah, see, you respect other people's opinions on things. That's what I do. I mean, I have no opinion because the facts of my opinions don't matter. Because if they were spawned from other facts that people statistically may have seen, looked up, or whatever, they got those numbers from somewhere. Did I go get those numbers? No, I did not. So therefore, I cannot say for sure that that's true or not. That's why I'm open to everyone else's interpretations of things, just to get their ideas about what they think and how they think and what they're talking about, if I can pay attention to it. But I kind of filter a lot of it out. I know I'm bad at that. Like I even said, in real life, they'll be talking to me about something, and like even at work, we'll have like inventory done, and they'll talk about the numbers, and they'll say, "Oh my gosh, that's bad." And I said, "Why is it bad?" And they're like, "You don't understand. I mean, it's bad." I'm like, yeah, but it's just numbers. Who gives a shit? Well, this number, if it's under here, means that we had a bad inventory. And how is that affecting us at this moment? Not at all. You still alive? You still breathing? They're like, yeah. And I said, okay then.
Murdoch says, he didn't understand that information I was referring to again has nothing to do about opinions. If he had an issue with the facts, he should ask about my data, look at it, then make a statement. I never even was able to tell him about it, so I don't think he really cared. It seemed like he just wanted a reason to vent, you see.
Yeah. Everyone has a reason to vent. And again, I tell you, it's my fault for streaming, for having it out there, for allowing people to talk about anything, I guess. So this is what the internet does. It creates problems. Social problems. I should just get off the internet. Because I brought this upon everyone. I caused this. Oh, come on, stop shooting at me. It just goes back to, like I was saying earlier, if someone tells me their opinion on something, or their like list of facts about something, and I'm like, okay, I heard your side, now I'll hear my side. Oh, I don't want to, you know, kind of thing. That I've had that happen in real life. Like, oh well, you know, I've given my part, that's all you need, it's over. Well, you didn't hear me out. What the fuck, you know? It's almost like an emotion gets in the way. We can be like Vulcans and just take emotion out of it, out of the equation. Take it out of the heated equation. God, they need to like, somebody needs to go to damn bed. I keep hearing people walking around. It just Makes me lose my shit. Up in here.
Samu Wraith says, yeah, people want to talk but not listen. Scorp, I ran into that myself.
Yeah.
Just Paul McCower says, I didn't watch Resident Alien today, so I don't know what happened to John Locke. Murdoch says, it went sideways. Maybe I could have a more mature conversation with him about it in Discord, cause maybe I would be interested in his opinion. I don't have an opinion on it.
I swear part of that sound sounds like it's in Mario 64. Well, go over there and try to have a civil discussion. I'll be the referee. I'll sit back and watch. That's why I've never been on kind of debate team. Like I said, I don't see the point in it. Point in like discussing things that will cause argument.
Are you threatening me?
Yes, I am. I am threatening me. I need to make a rule. No talking about any subjects. Every sentence must be the word McCoy starting in it.
Just Call McCower says, new rule. Talk about the things I want to talk about.
Things you want to talk about? I never want to talk about really anything. I just ramble. That's mostly me. I ramble.
Pale Chimera says, I'm a doctor, not a mind layer.
I'm a doctor, not a mind reader. I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer. La-di-da-di-da. Da-di-da-di-da. It's that one and only Deal Double G.
Murdoch says, well, what would you like to talk about? Just Call McCower says, not only am I a doctor, but I also stayed at the Holiday Inn Express last night. So I also might be a mind reader.
That's right. What would I like to talk about? Nothing. Is there anything on that's worth watching these days? I mean, now since they've done away with Westworld and we're gonna be like, what the hell happened next?
Just Call McCower says, Rick and Morty. Samu Wraith says, just Call McCower, not Motel 6.
They leave the light on for you. See, that's programmed in. A program response. Like me saying hello every time someone comes in where I work.
Pale Chimera says, why is America so keen on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Like why?
I know, right? I'm not too keen on them. I eat peanut butter or I eat jelly, but I don't have a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Never had one. Never cared to have one. Never eaten a chili dog.
Pale Chimera says, why is this a thing?
Why is this a thing, and what's the deal with underwear? In any discussion anyone wants to have about anything.
Just Call Makora says, I like them because they are cheap, easy to make, and taste good with milk.
Now, do you dunk them in the milk? Like, do you sogify the bread?
Just Call Makora says, no.
Why not?
Samu Wraith says, yep, I enjoy them. I am not a fan of Nutella though. Just Call Makora says, you need hard bread for that. Just Call Makora says, I like to dunk my donuts.
I've never dunked a donut.
Murdoch says, I like to dip my tea bags.
Dipped your tea bags? Teat bags?
Pale Chimera says, someone say tea? Samu Wraith says, at Murdoch's rolling underscore on underscore the underscore floor underscore laughing.
I don't drink tea. I drink water. I have an A&W root beer in front of me right now.
Just Call Makora says, if you dunk soft bread it just instantly breaks apart.
That's right. You get insta dumplings.
Samu Wraith says, dip potato chip Murdochs. Pale Chimera says, God save the king.
Hey, tomorrow's a day to remember. That's all I'm saying. Gotta remember that day. Tomorrow.
Just Call Makora says, all hail King Booker.
Booker T from wrestling. Dun, 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 dun. Bind target.
Samu
Okay,
Wraith
can't
says,
use that then.
Spinaroony.
Spinaroony. Macaroni and fleas. Horse ass. Okay, we got that out of our system.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. If I push it any harder, the whole thing will blow.
Oh, that reminds me. I have not added that sound. Shit, I need to do that real quick.
Staying up late, getting drunk the night before, Dr. Sam Beckett suffered with a hangover.
Samu Wraith says,
He woke up in the
Mr. Snot
bathroom
reporting
near
to
the
you.
toilet, facing the mess he had made last night, and driven by an unknown urge to hurl yet again. His only help during this agony was Al, a drinking buddy from his hometown who appeared to have passed out on Sam's couch, having drank many beer. And so Dr. Beckett finds himself drinking day and night, striving to get laid by a whore, and
Why
hoping
this
each
Sam
time
Beckett
that
there
his
he
next
responded
beer
right.
won't be his last.
Alan! Oh, that's not Alan. Steve, Steve. Steve! Oh, no, that's not Steve. That is Alan. Alan!
Did someone just say my name? Hey! You say Alan?
You say Alan? No, I did not. Thank you very much.
Level, please.
Transporter room.
Thank you.
Up your shaft.
Why?
Samu Wraith says,
Why this Sam
just
Beckett?
call Makora, I'd like to have Tim the Tollman Taylor the Growl.
Ha 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 ha. Find it. But a clear version of it. No audience laughing. No musical cues. Straight up Tim Allen.
Just call Makora says, the Grey likes to say oh my.
Oh my. This Sam Beckett, there's yeah, I've got like
Oh my.
how many are there? There are 5 of them that I have available to play through the command. For some reason, it likes to stick with the 1 or 2 instead of all of them. La 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 la. La la la. La la la.
Just Call Mikor says, we need to get his gray version of Oh My from Resident Alien.
What episode? Oh my. George Takei is the gray
Samu
alien.
Wraith says, it just plays the drunk one and I'm like not work with him here.
Drinking day and night.
The line must be drawn here.
Yeah.
This far, no farther.
Yeah.
Just Call Mikor says, the one where the Greys breaks the truck down on the highway to talk to Harry. I think it is episode 12 season 2. Samu Wraith says, bot I mean.
Yeah, the bot just plays that, yeah. It's 12-2.
Samu Wraith says, bot play all Sam Beckett not just one.
You mean play them all at the same time? Like for pure chaos or what? Alright, who's shooting at me, damn it? Drunk Voth shooting. Okay, he's over with. Staying up late, getting drunk the night before. Dr. Sam Beckett suffers with a hangover.
Samu Wraith says, no, just more randomness.
That's the thing. I wish I could make it more random, but Python just doesn't random the random way it should random. It's like it gives up or something, part of it or whatever. You can look it up online. People having problems with the randomization of Python. Of course, it is Python 2.7. That's an earlier on version that's no longer supported. So yeah.
Pale Chimera says, meanwhile 20 nautical miles on the northwestern.
Meanwhile, time card. The command time card. No one uses it really, but that's a good example of when to use it, I guess. Meanwhile,
Hopped up on morphine, Dr. Sam Beckett broke out of the insane asylum and vanished. He woke up in a straitjacket, facing hungry bums that wanted to be left alone and looking for a place to stay for the night. The only problem was Al, a rapist from a nearby prison that tried to kill Sam because he was mean and queer. And so Dr. Beckett finds himself taking it in the rear,
says, Scorp,
striving to block out once it's done,
clips of Judas.
and hoping that the next time won't be so painful.
oh, you could watch.
There's no way that you could come from my loins. Soon as I get home, the first thing I'm gonna do is punch your mama in the mouth.
Or you can do one kind of better there, Samu Wraith. If you don't know how to clip, you just like watch one of his things and just get the time code, like for when it's about to happen, and tell me when it's gonna happen, and submit a sound request or whatever in Discord, and I could get it that way too. But if you clip it, it'll stay on his channel. We have a bunch of. Could you just imagine, like Judas's his channel out there in Twitch? Nothing but a bunch of just him saying funny shit or whatever. I think that'd be funny actually, but not trolling it in any way though. I guess I could add the Incredible Hulk one to
Samu Wraith says,
the list.
okay, I can do that.
Yeah, just a time code mostly. And what day? You have 14 days because it'll get rid of the
Samu
clip
Wraith
after
says, timestamps.
that. Yeah.
quickly figuring out that the tacos gave him the shits, Dr. Sam Beckett searches for a toilet. He came to find that the only stall was in use, facing a situation that made him moan, and driven by an unknown force below his stomach. The guy taking too long was Al, a man who had the same meal an hour before Sam was even there. And so Dr. Beckett finds himself waiting in a long line, trying to hold it in before he shits his pants, and remembering next time not to eat at this restaurant.
That's one of my favorites, I gotta say, because I love the fact that the shitting part like lasts throughout the whole clip pretty much, and all it is, it's Harry from Dumb and Dumber on the toilet shitting. That's where the audio
Just
comes
Call
from.
Makora says, I need that to be remastered. It has some weird artifacting.
Yeah, it hasn't really gone over for the over the years for some reason, and I don't know if it's like the version I made for YouTube versus that, because some of them are in mono quality audio, and I don't know how the hell that ever happened, because some of them are in stereo. If you listen carefully in the background, it almost sounds like something's clanking every so many seconds, like tink, 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 in the music. I don't know if that's on purpose, like, quickly figuring out that the tacos gave him the shits. Dr. Sam Beckett searches for a toilet. Yay! Okay, stopping there, getting that. Okay, going back through. Going back through. Okay. Alright. Yerb. Gonna stall out right there for a few seconds. And let me look through my list of those sounds. Because I know that, let's see, where are they at? Quantum Leap. Not the regular one, damn it. Clicked on the wrong one. Quantum Leap Agent. Need more information there, Windows. Bitrate. Okay. Not length, album creation, nothing like that. More Windows, more! Damn it. Composers, no. Is there a channel? Channel number? Maybe that'll show something. Nope. I want to see if there's one that'll show like mono or stereo, without me having to click on it and looking that shit up. Date modified, sent, visited. Home address, no. That's a bunch of bullshit, Windows. Alright, let's see. I don't know, okay. So shits, rent, rape, drunk, alt. Let me see what the other one I have is. Multimedia drive. I need to get another one because I think this drive is starting to die. YouTube. Quantum Leap intros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Take
8.
care now. Bye then.
Take care now. Bye then. Okay. So I'm gonna turn the Hulk one into one too. So I'm gonna just drag that into my audio program here, which y'all can't see. And that one is gonna be fucking loud. Look at that shit. Let me lower the volume on that one down. It's about right there.
Pale Chimera says,
Yeah.
I have an idea for Stowe.
Save as. Yeah, go ahead. Burn it all down, Megatron. Save that. Did I save it as... Oh, shit. No, I saved it as... Okay, I need to save it as an MP3, not a as one. Okay, and right there. Compressing. No, don't need to update that. Okay. I'm going to delete that one. Again, with the delete that one. Delete.
Samuraith
Cut
says,
that.
we need Scorp Captain Kirk commands.
Scorp Captain Kirk commands. Why? I don't do a good Captain Kirk. Y'all think I do, but I do not. I want to put some William Shatner commercials on here. Okay, Hulk should be there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 intros out of originally 8. Oh, the original one. Okay. That's what I don't have. I don't have the original one in the list. So you add more to it, the more random it becomes.
Just Call McCower says, I agree. You do a horrible Kirk.
That's right, damn it.
God awful. Samuraith says,
Kirk.
because they're amazing.
No. It's goofing off. There are more people out there that are more qualified to morally more and more.
Pale Chimera says, if a player gets prem banned, anything in his bank or inventory that's tradable and unbound should be taken by the devs and put in an auction house where other players can bid for those items.
Oh, that would be pretty cool.
Samuraith says, at Just Call McCower he's just funny.
That would be awesome, actually. Okay, now we have 7 available Quantum Leap ones. I added the Incredible Hulk one to the list, and I also added the original, which is just Agent doing the normal Quantum Leap one.
Staying up late, getting drunk the night before. Dr. Sam Beckett suffered with a hangover. He woke up in the bathroom near the toilet, facing the mess he had made last night, and driven by an unknown urge to hurl yet again. His only help during this agony was Al, a drinking buddy from his hometown who appeared to have passed out on Sam's couch, having drank many beer. And so Dr. Beckett finds himself drinking day and night, striving to get laid by a whore, and hoping each time that his next beer won't be his last.
See? I added 2 more to it, and it still went to that one.
And again the vomit one, not doing any other Quantum Leap.
Yeah. Well, if you do it again, it'll probably do a different one. Who knows? Maybe I should, like,
Theorizing that one could time travel within his own lifetime, Dr. Sam Beckett stepped into the Quantum Leap accelerator and vanished.
Samuraith says,
He woke
make
to
it mind
find
you
himself
core.
trapped in the past, facing mirror images that were not his own, and driven by an unknown force to change history for the better. His only guide on this journey is Al, an observer from his own time, who appears in the form of a hologram that only Sam can see and hear. And so Dr. Beckett finds himself leaping from life to life, striving to put right what once went wrong, and hoping each time that his next leap will be the leap home.
So that's the original one right there.
Staying up late, getting drunk the night before, Dr. Sam Beckett suffered with a hangover. He woke up in the bathroom near the toilet, facing the mess he had made last night, and driven by an unknown urge to hurl yet again. His only help during this agony was Al, a drinking buddy from his hometown who appeared to have passed out on Sam's couch, having drank many beer. And so Dr. Beckett finds himself drinking day and night, striving to get laid by a whore, and hoping each time that his next beer won't be his last.
Tool time.
Well, I've had enough. I'm going home. Oh.
Let's see. Window capture. Add. Sure, we'll do a different one now. Okay. Notepad Plus. Done. Yeah. This is what I'm going to be working on a little bit here. Let's see. Rand number. Okay. We'll do, okay. R1 is range 1 equals word 1. Word 1, okay. R2 equals, but it'll be an integer, so int word 2, okay. And I'll show you what this is going to be doing whenever, if I get it done right correctly. Okay, so I think it's choice rand. Is it rand choice or choice rand? I forget. Let me find an example of my own shit down here. I can't remember. Da 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 da. Can't remember. Come on, damn it. Shit, I know it's in there somewhere. Let's see. Find rand. Okay. Nope, find next. Find next. Find it. It's not there. Okay, shit. Video commands are going to have it, that's for sure. Rand. Come on. Random choice, that's what it is. Okay, so random choice. Copy that. I probably need to add it, don't I? Yeah, import random. I'm going to have to import random. Okay. Import random. You got to tell Python what the
No
fuck you're gonna be
contest! Fight's over!
Fight's over, you son of a bitch. Hey. Where was that? Oh, okay, right here. Okay. Paste that. Random choice. Range. Yeah. Range. Did I need to import range? I forget about that. Shit, I probably have to. Okay, R1 and R2. Need to tell this is going to be integer here as well. INT.
Murdoch says, Scorp, look at those skills. Turn that into 100k a year.
That's not skill, it's retardism. Let's see. Choice. No, it would contradict. So, result. I don't know. Equals that. Oh, it's 1 equals there too. Okay. Result equals the range there. So then reply do an at user plus string str.
Just Call Makower says, someone on the Malkier Discord just got a job coding for some company making $125,000 a year.
Wow. Is it Eric? Okay. And then go up here and hide that window real quick.
Just Call Makower says, no.
Really?
Murdoch says, yup.
Let's see. Rand.
Just Call Makower says, someone named Michael.
Okay, it didn't do anything, so it's going to error. There's no errors, though. What the hell? Do I have to import? Damn it. Okay. Do I have to import range? I can't remember. Let me look up something real quick. Python range. I swear sometimes it stalls out. There we go. Range 6. Random number between range. Ran range, ran int. Really? It has that? I highly doubt it works, though. Probably works in 3 point whatever instead of something random from that ran range. No. I wanted to get one that is entered by the person.
Wraith says, at Just Call McCower just been looking what Elon Musk is doing, letting all the staff go from Twitter. Had to read between the lines to know what's really going on.
Oh, I don't need to have range. Okay, so that's what's throwing it off. Okay, I thought I had to actually have range in there. Random choice between. Okay. Rand int. File save, and then go back in here. Let's see if it's going to throw any errors. No errors, so it should log it. Let's see.
But you don't have to take my word for it.
It's not telling me anything. Maybe it's okay. The reply is probably broken. All right, I forgot I got to do that. Blah. How's that? Okay, file save. So sometimes you have to actually have. Let's see. Go back. Click on console. Try it again. Come on, you little bastard. Start saying something. Oh, random. Dude, I'm so retarded. I gave it the wrong name. Okay. Still nothing. Okay.
Just Call McCower says, my guess is that he is prepping Twitter to go full on chaos mode and getting rid of anyone who would ban people like Trump, Kanye, or anyone else who has super controversial opinions.
Ah, ran 2. Okay, I was wrong. I have that backwards. Okay, now this should work. File save. And then reload. And then go to console and type in the number again. Random. Blah 7. Aha! There you can play with that for a little bit if you want to play with a random thing in Python. Okay, back to the game. Or did I? Okay, I need to do this here. You can put in any number though, like a random number between what and what. But it's letting you see how random it actually is. You just flooded it, didn't you?
Wraith says, at Just Call McCower, well, from what I've checked into, he's let go the people working salary pay for part-time hours and people working from home part-time.
What the fuck is the random number? Shit. You're gonna give Python a run for its money. Now I was wanting to just show you, like, okay, from like say 1 to 10, how often it would pick a certain number. Like since there's 7 videos, what number it would maybe pick between that.
Wraith says, this is Just Call McCower hotline LOL.
You could see like a pattern developing there. Okay, got the archer.
Pale Chimera says, Elon has bigger shit to worry about than Twitter. Him trying to extort Ukraine over Starlink is only going to get him in even more hot water with US.
This is almost sounding like what I did a while ago to get everything going. Let's see. Okay, I'm done with that. So, change character. Maybe even negative values will work. I don't even know. Let's see.
Samu Wraith says, 1-800-CORE don't give a crap, call him now LOL.
Rednum. He's good at finding things. Used to like make scripts in MIRC and try to break them and shit. Script busters. We don't just test the scripts, we make them ourselves. We don't just make the scripts, we test them, we put them to the test. Alright, let's see. We need to do deal disruptor damage, ground. Harvest materials, ground. Defeat Borg, ground. Tour the galaxy. Oh my god. I hate Tour the Galaxy. It's 15 minutes of bullshit. Come on, Wesley. Come on, Wesley. Yay for Wesley Crusher, everybody. Wesley Crusher. Yay for Wesley Crusher. Okay. I guess we need to get ourselves positioned. I forget, which one does it go
Paul
to?
McCower says,
Shut
my
up,
life
Wesley.
is obsessing over things and surrounding my life in it.
Your life is obsessing over things surrounding your life and obsessions. Obsession. Alright, I'm just gonna go for this shit. Let's see.
Just Call McCower says, like the time I got obsessed with ghost hunters, so I bought a bunch of equipment and hunted ghost for a year.
Yes, I remember that. I still have the audio file of that kid. The kid that wasn't there that you said that everyone heard, so you gave me the audio file to sift through, and I listened and stuff. Let's see. Where is it at? Tour the Galaxy Daily. Okay, we're not going to go for like actually getting the whole damn thing done.
At Just Call McCower, oh wow, lol.
Yeah, yes. A little bit of obsession there. Okay.
Samu Wraith says, who ya gonna call core busters? Pale Chimera says, I have heard there has been murmuring that if Elon continues playing games over Ukraine, he might find the US government taking control of Starlink by force.
Is his plan not to make a grid around the whole world and protect us from aliens? I mean, no. Yeah, I would be going at full space throttle here, but I don't really care to get it all this done here. California only has super rare grab. Nimbus. No. Somebody's trying it.
Samu Wraith says, he'll turn Starlink into a laser weapon like the Death Star.
You think? Or no? Dude, I totally killed that one. I skipped it like a dumbass. They are actually doing pretty good themselves. They're doing it too. Whoever this is ahead of me. They're doing it too. We went a little bit too quick on that one. The heck is that?
Just Call McCower says, that audio clip is the only evidence of paranormal activity I ever got. It was so weird though because the sound was so clear on the recording, but my partner at the time never heard it live, nor did I.
Very freaky too, yeah. The lady I work with tonight at work, she was talking about ghosts and things when she lived in South Louisiana. They would like pull covers off of people's sheets and pull people off beds or something like that, and touching people or whatever. I've never had anything like that happen. I wonder if I still have that audio clip somewhere. I should go look for it.
Pale Chimera says, I have seen some eerie and creepy shit in the past.
I want to see some weird shit. It would only like help me. If you see it, it can confirm things and make you feel like, okay, there is something. You know, that's what I would like to see. Darmok and Jalad in the ocean, damn it. Scrubbing together. They're eating together. Yay, we got it. Universal Endeavor done. Okay. Defeat Borg. Wait. We need to go here first. Dyson Sphere area to get the ground shit. I don't know where I would have that on my computer, dang. What did I call that file? You remember? Did we share it between IRC? If so, there's like a log thing for IRC, isn't it? Because knowing me, I still have all that shit on here. The log. I probably actually have the original audio file you sent me, too.
Just Call Makora says, we sharewed everything on IRC.
We sharewed everything? Let's see. App data. I hate the way that Windows moved everything whenever it became Windows 10 or something shit like that. It split the IRC folder and like the app data thing or whatever. Let's see. Downloads. Is it downloads or download? Okay, it's download. I still got shit in here. Autumn Leaves. Biff Star. Would it be what kind of audio file would that be? Type. We can sort by type. Duh. PNG file. We had PNG back then? Dude. I don't seem to have any audio files. Maybe it's because I moved them out of there. That could be what it is. Let's see. Would it have logged it? My arguments with Night Owl. I have a log of that. I remember her. Her name was Sheila. She liked to go to bars and get drunk or something. Freenode. Malker. DCC chat sessions and stuff. I don't see like any files though. Shit. Maybe, wait, if it had downloaded sounds, it would have put it inside the sound folder, wouldn't it? My God, I have like over 3,000 sounds in there. I'm never going to be able to find that shit. That's right, because anytime like an audio file would be DCC'd to a person, it would automatically put it in certain folders depending on what it was. Sound files automatically went to sounds. I'd have to sift through all of it. It'd probably be like a long one, right? Let's see. I need to get this going on here. Tour of the Galaxy's taking up all the damn room. Sphere of Influence, that's right. Transwarp. Damn it, I'm right here. Shit. Boom! What'd I do, like, get one of them? Where did that even put me? Oh, more in the Romulan
Just
space.
Call Makora says, it would be pretty long, yes.
Let's see. Right there. App data again, roaming. MIRC. Cola. Sounds. Let's see, size. Sort by size. Hyrule Field main theme. Test this. Halo bow. Marigold bow. I have the Marigold Face of Bow theme in my sounds folder on there. Orbital. Final thing for Saw. Chipmunks for some reason. What I'm hearing in my head, I don't know what that is. Deer penis. Cartman effing Jew. Inuyasha. Fargate SG1 theme. Funny how big kids farting. Asses. All dead. I don't know what this. It's kind of like all over the place. Steve snoring on TeamSpeak. Supernatural Season 2 opening. Hot Shots. It's party time. Oh man, I got all kinds of shit everywhere. Shit all over the walls. One thing's for sure, I will have that somewhere on my hard drives. I never got rid of shit. Let's see. Scan.
Just Call Makover says, we would literally create random stupid shit and misplay it so the other person would get it.
Yes. So I'd have to go through 3,000 sounds. But it also depends on what kind of compression. If it was raw audio, that's a lot bigger than MP3, so.
Just Call Makover says, also that last episode of Quantum Leap. I loved the homage taught he Supernatural title card.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it was almost like it was an episode of Supernatural in a way. I'm surprised it didn't say something like Eric Kripke or whatever.
It would be my pleasure.
It would be my pleasure. There's a man out there. Might as well take it since we're here. Alright, 4 more to go. Talking away. And I don't know what time to say, I will say it anyway. Reminds me, I need to contact my manager. Because
Just Call Makover says, in 3 more days we will get our final fall episode and then have to wait long time.
May wait a long time? Yeah, they gotta probably like film them, huh? Well, they're probably in the process of filming, but they have to,
Samu says, like, Scorp, honest opinion, what did you think of Bordicus leaving?
Bordicus.
Samu says, leaving Stowe.
Bordicus? Who's Bordicus? Leaving Stowe. I don't know who Bordicus is. Is it someone I did know that I don't know now for some reason?
Samu Wraith says, game designer Star Trek Online.
Oh, I never knew about anybody. So apparently I have no opinion. Because I don't know who that is.
Just Call Makover says, sounds like Scorp's honest opinion is that he has no clue who the hell you are talking about.
That's right. I don't know who makes this game. Or who's like actually behind it. I'm sorry.
It would be my pleasure.
I mean, had I like followed more of the stuff or whatever like that, I don't know. Why is this guy leaving?
Samu Wraith says, at Just Call Makover, that's no problem, just asking.
No, it's okay. I mean, I don't know things. So why? What was he actually in charge of? Just the whole game thing, like, or just part of it? Game designer? Was he like the guy that was in charge?
Just Call Makover says, Nat, I was just playing anyway. Thought it was funny. He was like, no clue who that is.
That's right. So see, that's the gentle sarcasm right there. That's the stuff to make you laugh, you know.
Romeo India Zulu says, ship design, lead system something or other.
Riz.
He does Curlin's voice.
Oh.
Samu Wraith says, he just wanted a change in career.
So if he does Curlin's voice, does that mean he's like, they're going to have to recast Curlin? Curlin here. I want to play like the what is it? Power Rangers theme whenever he does that. Curlin here. Dun, 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 dun.
Romeo India Zulu says, Curlin's not here, ma aeon.
Curlin's not here, man. Curlin's not here, man. Okay, so we got that.
Just Call Makor says, he will totally come back like Ray come back to do more RT projects. Oh wait, he didn't.
That's right.
Samu Wraith says, I want Scorp to do Curlin LOL.
Curlin here. My name's Curlin and I'm important. Yeah, that's right, Ray. They always said that he was going to come back and whatever, and he never did. He may have like shown up at the office or
Samu
something
Wraith says,
once, and that was it.
Haha.
Like, you know, visited Michael one time, but he was never in anything. Disruptor damage ground. Gary can do that one. Defeat Borg ground. Let's do that. Tefira system. Curlin here. I need to like get that sound clip off of this game before anything like that happens, like to get rid of it. I think the best one is to do with the new Terok Nor.
Romeo India Zulu says, so looks like I missed something.
You missed something? In a day or two. Beam down. What did you miss?
Romeo India Zulu says, Arcana Loth left?
Yeah. He was in and then he left, yeah.
But you don't have to take my word for it.
Yeah, there was a little disagreement of something. And
Samu Wraith says, wow, he left Discord, Scorp.
He did?
Just Call Makor says, Scorp is unaware of the messages he left in Discord. Romeo India Zulu says, apparently he left your Discord too.
Really? Huh. Wow. The fuck?
Samu Wraith says, wow, he completely left, holy crap.
I thought you were just talking about this. I don't understand. Yeah, I haven't been looking on Discord.
Pale Chimera says, I'm not even in the Discord.
Why are you not in the Discord?
Romeo India Zulu says, I mean, free country and all that though, right? Don't wanna drudge up some shit I wasn't here for.
I don't understand.
Samu Wraith says, damn Murdochs, what a discussion.
Oh, I already got him. Okay, never mind.
Murdoch says, actually we really didn't have a discussion.
That is true. I'm just confused as hell. But it seems to be what I'm always doing is running people off or whatever.
Samu Wraith says, most times you and Arcano Loth work things out, I just didn't think that'd happen.
Why didn't that play?
We very quiet. We're hunting wabbits.
I don't understand. Someone please
Samu Wraith
explain
says,
things to me.
LOL Judas.
in a day or two. So I guess anyone feel free to leave the Discord or
Just
the
Call Makover
thing.
says,
Go ahead.
here is an explanation. Don't worry about it and stop blaming the actions of others on yourself.
No, it's kind of depressing that had I not streamed tonight, that probably would not have happened. Or that wouldn't have happened at all. And I still don't understand why anything happened. It's like a switch was flicked or something, and
Romeo India Zulu says, or it would have happened tomorrow. Just Call Makover says, it would have happened eventually regardless.
I just don't get it. I said I want to view Firefox. I do not want... Come on, load up, load up, load up. Why does it want to ask for permission again to access the internet? Okay. I am so lost.
Samu Wraith says, funny Scorp, I've
did
lost
not hit her.
online
It's
friends
not
to
true. It's
misunderstandings
bullshit.
like
I
this
did not
before
hit
too,
her.
so I know
I
what
did
it's
not.
like.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah, but I don't understand myself. So two people had different opinions of stuff, and that's okay. I don't know how it triggers someone to just go bye-bye, you know, hello sayonara or something. I don't know what happened there. I was just here. I don't see why, you know, anyone could get how anything could get heated from a simple disagreement that, in my opinion, wasn't that big of a big deal. I never can figure that out. That's like I'm saying before, whenever there was like some sort of discussion about D&D
Romeo
with
India
two
Zulu
people,
says,
I can't remember who.
been using this event to run Iapoiter and Counterpoint repeatedly, sometimes CP solo to grind marks. Better than Red Alert as you get more marks and no cooldowns. Got my combined dilly to almost 500k refined. I need Zen by Black Friday, and I till have those MS gift cards loaded into my account.
Are you going for it? Wow.
Just Call Makover says, I said it before. Some people can't have a civil conversation when it comes to world events or politics. Some people feel the need to push their opinions on others regardless of the situation. Honestly, Arcanoloth said the same exact thing and then was kind of a hypocrite about it because the conversation was not going their way. So they chose the nuclear option and left everything. Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu you can run those no cooldowns? Get marks and dill those missions?
Well, I have myself to blame. I'm going to say it again. I'm to blame. Maybe I should just stop streaming. Just shut it all down.
Romeo India Zulu says, events never have cooldown. Just Call Makover says, nope. Just Call Makover says, it is my fault.
No. It's not your fault. It's been my fault the whole damn time.
Just Call Makover says, if I didn't tell you to stream anyway you would have went with your gut and not streamed tonight like you originally said. Just Call Makover says, so I have myself to blame.
I just wish. Okay,
Samurai
I'm definitely
says,
gonna have to go
hence
back.
my point. Just call Mako or keep world BS out of topics. It keeps peace.
I'm just gonna have to go back and look over the text or the whole thing and just watch it to see what the fuck happened. I don't understand. It's like I was saying that I haven't finished saying about there was this guy I can't remember who was talking about what, but it was a D&D conversation that got heated, and that person who had been watching my stream, you know, for I don't know how long, which doesn't matter if you watch it or not, he just disappeared. Like, never came back to the stream, and I wasn't even part of this conversation that was happening. It was just two people talking on the side or whatever, and the guy just disappeared, and I hadn't seen the dude since. And I don't know what I do that causes that. That's why I can't have anything. That's why streaming was just a bad idea, I guess, to start with.
Just Call Makover says, sometimes people lose interest and leave.
Well, no, if the dude, like,
Just Call Makover
every
says,
day.
or maybe they ate some bad beef and died.
I highly doubt it. Because I want to say the dude's, like, actually commented on one of the videos since that happened, and I haven't asked because I don't want to, like, drudge up anything that they may have against whatever happened. I don't know.
Pale Chimera says, I'm here forever. Smiley face.
But that's the thing, like, every day that dude would be in here, and I'd make him laugh or whatever. I kind of remember he worked in a care facility for like taking care of patients or whatever, and they had like 6 patients that they would, like, he would one of the night watch
Just
people.
Call
for
Makover
him.
says, I will be around forever. Or maybe disappear for 10 years and find you again.
Find you again. Right.
Murdoch says, well, I like Arcanoloth, it's unfortunate. I saved the text too. I think he had something in his mind that triggered him. There have been times where Arcane was going on about all sorts of world stuff and I just listened, never was against in what he was saying. It was weird that he got triggered so fast though.
Hello, Zork Player
1 says, hi.
And no, I am not talking bad about him or anything, or we are not talking bad about. It's just an opinion of some sort that just went haywire that I'm not familiar with. I don't know. So I hope he's not, like, angry at me for some reason. I don't know. I haven't checked Discord to see if there's any kind of messages or anything. Because that stuff is all, like, all over the damn place, because the damn channels always say something new here and there. I get tired of those announcements. Let's see, Disruptor Gan. Okay, I need to do a Disruptor. So Gary's all about the Disruptors. Hell, is he even still in? Yeah, he's still there. Okay, well, that's good.
Zork Player 1 says, is that Gary?
Yes, this is Gary the Klingon. I need to find him a Disruptor weapon real quick. He doesn't normally have one. What's this? Is that weird compression? Oh, yep. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna have
Just
to put
Paul
that.
McClure says, I think he is cool. He hooked me up with a humble bundle because I was low on funds at the time and he wanted me to play some old D&D RPGs.
Yeah. Well, Murdoch might be right. There's probably something else and it just trickled into something. Oh, damn it. These things fighting against me. I don't know. I'm
Zork
always
Player 1 says, who Gary hooked you up?
Let's see. There we go. Got to take the knife out because that covers up the cycling mechanism that's for this weapon. Alright, let's see. Go over to Disruptor. What am I at? It should say somewhere. Cycling penetration charges. Okay, there it is. Plasma. Which one is it? What Disruptor's second. Son of a bitch. Can I, like, go back and swap it back out and go back to normal? Damn it. What is it on right now? Okay, it's on plasma. All right. So plasma, Tetrion, Polaron, Antiproton, repeat. Okay. So it should be on Tetrion, Polaron, now Antiproton, back to Phaser, and now at Disruptor. Okay, it should be at Disruptor, and it is. Okay. Gary's little cheap way of doing this. Who, Gary, hooked you up? Ah, damn it. Look at a little pea shooter. Teep, 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 teep.
A warrior does not complain about physical discomfort.
That's right, damn it. Like that pepper yesterday. Always complaining about it.
Paranoid that he was going to lose his
What
job,
Gary's last
Dr.
name?
Sam Beckett jumped off in the quantum leap accelerator of this a fucking
Just
fear.
call McCoy says. Clement.
He woke up with a migraine, talking out of his mind like he was crazy or some shit. Saying things that didn't make a damn bit of sense. His only
Just call
buddy
McCoy
that would
says,
listen to him was
Gary
Al,
the
an
Klingon.
imaginary friend he would go
First,
out and get
middle,
drunk with that would appear
last.
in hallucinations
Right.
that Sam could only see and hear. And so Dr. Beckett finds himself unemployed looking for a job, searching for work wherever he can, and hoping each time that his next paycheck won't be the last one.
Yeah. Gary the Klingon. That is his name.
Zork Player 1 says, is it Gary Beckett?
Gary Beckett. The time traveler. Gary Beckett. I'm not going to get that. I just came to do some disruptor damage, which I probably could have done that with something else.
Murdoch says, the conversation started with the possibility of indirect and long-term effects of the vaccine. You agreed that it's possible. Arcanoloth was defending the vaccine and expressing that anyone talking against it was misinformation. I then remembered a presentation by Dr. John Campbell in which Amitabha Banerjee, clinical data science, consultant cardiologist, Institute of Health Informatics, University College London said. Murdoch says, we should never ever have had a pandemic preparedness team that did not consider the indirect and long-term effects. We focused on the direct effects of excess deaths from COVID, but from the beginning it's likely the indirect effects will lead to more deaths, and more morbidity and more economic impacts than COVID deaths itself. Murdoch says, what I see is still a focus on the direct effects of COVID. Nobody who is in charge of the NHS, or any of the new health secretaries, are making any noises about it. Zork Player 1 says, why do we care about this stuff?
He's just rehashing some information from earlier about the situation is all. Let's see. Put that back there. Nope, put it back here. And then put, what is this, Batleth right here? Yeah, Batleth back there. Okay. Alright, Gary the Klingon. Well, might as well since we're here. Get that, yeah. Okay. Collect it, whatever. Yeah, blah, blah. Eh. Ooh, Endeavors is flashing. Control resist, damage resist, gamma. Control resist. Buy that one and go. Alright. Okay, now it's time to annoy some people. Our little mission of Gary
Murdoch
getting
says,
his shit.
the thing is, I would have to fact check all that too, so I'm not die hard either way. Just thought he would find it interesting. I was wrong. Zork Player 1 says, I wish you could go to the other side of the bridge in this game.
The other side of the bridge? Like your interior of your ship bridge. 8, so 9. Imperial minefield, minor instabilities. Which one was it? It was ground, wasn't it? Let's see. Yeah, that one again. That seems to be a good one for everybody to get. Well, we're trying to fill up
Zork Player 1
Gary's.
says, no, I meant the big red one on Earth. Romeo India Zulu says, LOL, let them be annoyed. I still go back to when that dude said you aren't even close to reaching the record and that someone had 100 injuries. Romeo India Zulu says, Golden Gate.
Oh, the Golden Gate? Oh, okay. Well, if they made the game more open world, we could do that. It's like a tease that it's out there and we can't go find it. Yeah, dude, I want to see how that dude got like over 100. Because I can't for some reason. I'm stuck. Was it something to do with like you had to be a subscriber to the game to have more access to deaths or something? Or just put it on Elite, was it? Or I don't know. I can't remember. I should try that by myself one time as Gary. Just put it on Elite and go off by myself.
Player 1 says, do you know Cow Typing Mike?
I know of him. I do not know him personally, no.
Romeo India Zulu says, no clue. Never felt like trying.
Ramalama Dinga Donga Lands.
Murdoch says, I know him.
He likes to tip cows.
Murdoch says, he asked me to play more games with him a few streams back. Zork Player 1 says, he knows how to get into places you can't on the game.
Yep.
Murdoch says, we used to play Stowe doing randoms and whatnot.
Yeah, he's been playing the game for a damn long time, so he knows all the little secret areas and stuff. I've been shown a lot of that stuff over the years myself. I just don't like put it out there, you know. There's so many holes here. Even on Dyson, there's 4 ways to get to the bottom of the map.
Mike's a good guy, a real super nerd.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like 4 ways here on the Dyson map to get down. All you have to do is what's one of them? Go here.
Pale Chimera says, I know a hidden place on Reese's some of the old guard used to hide in.
I've never found a hidden spot on Ryza before. But you can fall off down here if you go straight. You can run off the edge completely and go down there. Before they fixed ESD, you can get around in places over there, but somebody went and fixed that. Let's see, where is it at? It's over here. You can run off the edge right here on this map too. There's a hole right there. My favorite one though is this. So you're just like a little head sticking there. You can fall off right there too. Fall off the map and go down to the bottom. Oh, what's the other one? I can't remember.
Murdoch says, gonna be honest, I feel sad now. Sad face.
Yeah, me
Zork
too,
Player
dude.
1 says, I would like to know how to get You Won't Die.
How do you, what? How do you get to Won't Die? What? Yeah, I feel bad,
Makor
actually.
says, don't get sad. Just Call Makor says, get glad. Just Call Makor says, Ziploc bags.
Ziploc bags. Get Gladlock. Don't get sad, get glad. Gladlock. To know how to get You Won't Die. Do you mean like how to survive on the game and never die or whatever? What is the
Zork
other one?
Player 1 says, I meant if you fall off you won't die.
You can still survive. If you had a cannibal tribble, you can kill yourself completely on there. But yeah, bottom of Dyson. Ooh. Ooh. The lithium mine tier 2. Nice. I want to thank everyone for getting into that. Arcanoloth, Oxnix, even others in the roster that I am not aware of. That's pretty awesome. We made it.
Zork Player 1 says, what did you think of the Empire?
The Emperor, Wesley Crusher. Well, he's still a factor in the next campaign for the game, so I don't know the whole story of him yet, so I don't really have anything to... Unless you mean like the pick of Wesley Crusher. That was surprising. Yeah, I wouldn't have even thought it.
Player 1 says, yes it was.
And anything, I would have thought it'd be... Well, let's see. Everyone kept thinking Sulu, right? But Sulu in the timeline would probably be dead by now, at the moment. You know, he'd be up there in age, I think. You know, depending on when Star Trek Online takes place, I think it's during a few years after TNG and Voyager and all that. So I don't know. Sulu may still be alive, but he wouldn't be. You know, because I know that Sulu had like a granddaughter, and then on ESD there's some guy named Sulu.
Romeo India Zulu says, 2409 to 2411-ish.
Yeah. So he could be, but I think Sulu would be too old to run an empire. So that's why everyone kept saying it's going to be Sulu, but I guess time-wise they didn't think that would be a good idea. Goodness gracious. Can't even get into a map. Let's see,
Just Call Makor says, I'm high.
Hi. Hi there. What about this one? Let's see, into minor instabilities, that one. Minor instabilities elite. I need Romby Llama Dinga Dongaland. Well, let's see what it says.
Zork Player 1 says, when will the next one come out?
They probably got to the end of the year, so probably soon. I'm thinking like, since we have Red Alert now, for PC, for 10 days,
Romeo
maybe
India
then.
Zulu says, so like, if it takes place about 12 years after Picard S1, wouldn't all TOS characters be dead for Rayals? Murdoch
Riz,
says,
I think so.
I have some Delta 8 CBD, gonna hit it.
I think so, Riz. If it takes place 12 years after Picard. So yeah, I would think Sulu would be dead by then. Sounds so morbid, doesn't it? What's I doing? Hey, we got a thingy. We got it in here. I was doing something, I forgot what it was.
Just Call Makor says, I took a Delta 8/Delta 9 combo gummy and it just kicked in. Zork Player 1 says, sounds like you hope he is.
I know that's how it sounds, but it's not. That's not what I think about it. I mean, it's just the fact that like TNG time, we had Spock, right? or TNG slash. Okay, so DeForest Kelly, who played McCoy, was in the first episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation as a very, very old McCoy. And in actuality, let's say DeForest Kelly probably like maybe 10 years older than Takei at the time. Just thinking about it, I don't know. Takei may have been like late 20s. I don't know. He's probably like around the same age as Shatner, right?
Greetings. Welcome to the Federation.
Zork Player 1 says, Spock was in this game too, at least his voice, and he is in the OG part of the game.
Well, yeah, Spock, since he's Vulcan, you know, he can outlive he's got a longer lifespan. But DeForest Kelly, I think, was a lot older, so in TNG, he was probably like in his hundreds, McCoy character. So if that were the case, then yeah, Sulu would probably be dead. Because what was it? TNG ran, what was it, 10 seasons? And DS9 happened toward the end of that, and then on through, and then Voyager. So, and this is after Voyager for sure. So yeah, the original TOS crew would all be, unless
Romulans are attacking from the west.
Unless Sulu got trapped in some sort of time thing or whatever. I mean,
Zork Player 1 says, who is the guy at ESD?
I think it's supposed to be like his grandson or something like that, or his great grandson.
Romulans are attacking the central camp.
Because if you remember, like one of the movies, I can't remember which one it was, but it was Sulu's was it Generations? That they had Sulu's, like, either his granddaughter or something was the navigator of that ship.
Romeo India Zulu says, TNG was like 70 years after TOS, so like, they pushin' up daisies and stow.
Right? And that's why they usually run a time travel thing for them. So I'm thinking, okay, that granddaughter or whatever, or their daughter, I can't remember who the character was. I could look it up. But it's probably like, if you want to add it to Stowe, that could be that the grandson or whatever, great-grandson of Sulu. The guy that's in, he's in ESD over there where Admiral Quinn's office is, and all that 3D holographic stuff or whatever that's there in the main area.
Romulans are attacking from the west.
Romeo India Zulu says, in the mission where Worf says to Sean, say hi to your chief engineer for me, he isn't referring to Miles O'Brien, it's his son Kira Yoshi.
Really?
Murdoch says, just loaded up some stress killer by Plain Jane in my dry herb puppy. CBD 14.43%, THC 0.494%, cannabinoids 19.498%.
Kira Yoshi? Wait, Worf's son? Or Sean's son? I'm confused.
Romeo India Zulu says, Mike's son, who Kira Nerys gave birth to in DS9.
Oh, okay, the O'Brien's son. Okay, O'Brien's son. Sounds like it's like a thing in space.
Romeo India Zulu says, Miles asterisk.
Yeah, Miles O'Brien's son. Okay. Ramalama ding dong. Yeah.
Murdoch says, what's cool about the cow tipping Mike stream is that he invites people and they hang out in the game and do randoms lol.
Where the hell? Okay. Invites people and hang out.
Murdoch says, we understand though you're on a strict timetable Scorp. Zork Player 1 says, his son is in this game.
Do we, is he just talked about in there, or is he like actually seen?
Murdoch says, another Muds bundle sale.
Another Muds bundle sale. Do, 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 do. Another Muds bundle sale. Gordon Miner. Gorn Miner. Loincloth activated.
Says, is your name bundle? Murdoch says, Arcanoloth will come back. He just needs to lubricate his bunghole. Romeo India Zulu says, key sale, bundle sale, stuff to blow your zen on before the good sale in a few weeks, so you gotta take a loan out.
Take a loan out for the bank. I'm not really interested in buying anything, really. I mean, I was going to get that D7
Just
for
call Mikover
Gary
says,
eventually.
Oh, I guess there is an Ender Season 2 happening. Cool.
I have not watched the first episode of that at all. It must be pretty good to have a second season. Of course, a lot of the shows are getting
Player 1
that.
says, I can't wait to see Ahsoka.
Ahsoka?
Murdoch says, I don't like how Ender 2 ended, like you don't even know it's an ending, maybe that's what they wanted. Romeo India Zulu says, it's good, you should watch it. And since S1 is done, it is done right? You can binge it.
Ooh, that's a good idea, binge watching it. If I had time, though, damn it.
Murdoch says, it is good, very good.
It's good enough to put penis in. Is penis good? You stick penis
Just
in
call
vagina.
Mikover says, binge watch it in hell.
Oh, I'm definitely going to hell, that's for sure. If hell exists, then I'm going there, that's for damn sure. If I don't go there, something is seriously wrong. Because I deserve it.
Zork Player 1 says, no, you're coming with me to Haven, man.
It would be one of those things like you walk through and all of a sudden there's this thing in front of me.
I know I am going to hell. I had premarital sex.
You! I'm gonna point at you and throw my stones at you! Gary says I'm gonna help. Like this is doing anything.
Streamlabs says, hate what you see? Please consider unfollowing and not renewing a subscription. Zork Player 1 says, that's funny.
It's like the Gorn looked at both of us and said, "What the hell are y'all doing?" It worked! I will gut you like a fish. Oh, like a gummy fish. Nah, okay, what are we trying to heal here for? I don't know. I pressed the wrong button. The Koskari has been baited.
Zork Player 1 says, who are you fighting in this game?
Right now we're just, the people who are on my team. Over at the left side, you'll see 4 people underneath Gary the Klingon there. We're in a TFO, a Task Force Operation. And right now we're fighting against, some Romulans. Because, since Gary is a Klingon recruit...
Zork Player 1 says, I don't trust Rulans.
Yeah, never trust a Romulan. Never trust a Romulan. Since Gary is what's known as a Klingon recruit...
Romeo India Zulu says, Romulans are attacking from the west.
The Snowborg are attacking from both lanes. Gary helping, yo. He helping. But one of the things, like if you're a certain recruit or whatever, if you classify as a recruit, they have these special things throughout the year to where if you create a character and go through the tutorial, you get like a
Zork
certain
Player 1 says,
thing for it.
Why is this Gorn doing?
Oh, he's scripted to do that. He's trying to pound down the gate. But he can't right now because it's not time in the story to do it. But I'm just playing around, acting like I'm helping is all. So I'm not really doing anything by hitting it or anything like that. I will pick it with my hatchet. But one of the things, like whenever you're a recruit, you'll get something like this. It's like a transponder or
Murdoch
receiver.
says, you should see my new ship.
And you have like little achievements to get things and whatnot. So that's what Gary's doing right now. Now Gary's going to die a whole lot.
Romeo India Zulu says, Gary doesn't take life seriously.
That's right. That's why he's got so many damn injuries. And it's not its annual
Zork
checkup.
Player 1 says, Gan I take the Gorn home.
A Gorn for everybody. Yeah, Gary has specific rules.
Zork Player 1 says, can I?
Gary only has an annual checkup once a year.
Murdoch says, stop watching so much Gorn.
Gornography. Gorn puns start here.
Romeo India Zulu says, as a side dish, Gorn on the cob.
Gorn in 60 seconds. Gorn. Man, you could sit through and like make up so many of those. It was hilarious. But yeah, Gary will have his annual checkup in February, because that's when he was created, and he'll be all healed up and stuff. And maybe within like a week, he'll have all the injuries again. I don't try to actually get them, but I will not heal them. That's the thing. And I'm so surprised that people haven't used that healing thing. There's like a device that I know exists in this game where you can heal somebody else.
Romeo India Zulu says, Gary is 9 months old? That can't be right.
Well, February of 2022, when the last Klingon recruit was happening. I want to say that's whenever he was made. Let's see. Logs. Captain's log. Given command 2/10/2022. That's the day that Gary was born, or when he took over the ship and then later took over a fleet and conquered
Just
nothing.
Paul McCower says, is the captain's log what they call taking a shit?
Captain's log, long and hard. My captain's log was long and hairy. We couldn't understand what was going on that day. Spock was on the bridge. McCoy was doing what McCoy does. Janice had just left my room, my quarters.
Zork Player 1 says, sleeping.
Janice. I stretched out my middle toe, and that's when I heard it. A scream, unlike any scream I've ever heard before. It sounded like a cat.
Murdoch says, I log into Stowe and the only thing is a sale made to remove hundreds of dollars from your bank account. Sigh, log off.
Log off. That's what it's good at. Yesterday, after I got off from streaming, and then I came back like 4.5 to 5 hours later.
Player 1 says, I don't buy anything on here.
Someone in the chat on ESD, because I went there with my main character to look at something on the exchange because I was already there, and they got to talking about Kerbal Space Program 2 coming out, and they said, is anybody hyped and excited for KSP2? And I was like, what's that? And they said, Kerbal Space Program 2, and I said, oh, people still play Kerbal Space Program itself? And they're like, yeah, they have a new one coming out.
I bought every single ship in this game. Just Call McCower says, my favorite is the Black Pearl.
Yeah, the Black Pearl. Ye be not having that ship, my matey. But it got me thinking about what the heck. Okay, that's a collision geometry problem there. Got me thinking about like Kerbal Space Program. I haven't played that game in a while.
Player 1 says, has anyone gotten 3D printed ships?
Ooh, looky. Ooh.
Protect me while I shut down this sub-console.
Protect me while I whip this out. I have not. I know that it costs a lot to get them 3D
Murdoch
printed.
says, I wish I had people to play games with. I remember before Twitch was a thing, people would hang out in voice comms and play games. Seems like all that died to no watch one person play games.
That's right. Like I always said, nobody has to watch me because I'm a piece of shit. I cause chaos and problems wherever I go. I bring people together only to tear them apart. I am the death bringer.
Just Call McCower says, I want to play games but nobody wants to play WoW with me.
Wow, man!
Zork
wow.
Player 1 says, is that you or Gary?
Well, this is my character. This is Gary the Klingon.
Murdoch says, it's like we are too lazy to play games so we watch someone play games.
Oh, I always watch people play games because I sucked at them. I watched people play games before Twitch was a thing. Hell, I'd have the game loaded up and just watch someone else playing it. You know how in most games, whenever your character dies, if you play multiplayer?
Says, you should try Mist Man.
Mist?
Just Call McCower says, he sucks at them but scorp 700% all the Batman games.
That's right. It's because I like those games. I still haven't like 100%ed the Arkham game that doesn't have what is the name? Damn it! The original
Romeo
Batman.
India Zulu says, 100% Stowe.
Yeah, is that even possible? What would that be like, buying all the ships in the game? But then they keep coming out with more ships. Player spends millions on game. You see it in like the
Murdoch says, I used to play WoW. I even bought the new expansion. I guess I quit because it seemed like they changed the way the dungeons were working. Basically, I get tired of questing but love the dungeons. During the initial leveling in Shadowland you have to get a high enough item level. I've never had an issue with till this expansion, so I dunno. Just Call McCower says, there was a streamer last week who got all achievements on WoW. Murdoch
Damn.
says, I used to be one of the main tanks doing Lich King on Black Dragon Flight. Those days were fun.
Now, is WoW, does it still cost a lot of money to play WoW?
Romeo India Zulu says, a while back they said there was around 700 ships in this game. I'm just focusing on the ones I prefer, lol.
Could you imagine?
Way outsewed my budget and available time to try to score them all.
What is like the average
Murdoch
Zen you
says,
spend on a ship?
this name, Murdoch's, is from WoW. It's from my first character, the name of that tank actually, an undead prot warrior.
Undead prot warrior. You should play WoW with Core.
Romeo India Zulu says, 3,000 for T6.
Okay, so, and every ship is not a T6 ship, so, and they don't have T5s anymore, right? But I still have
Just
a
Call
T5
McCover
coupon.
says, it cost $15 a month for WoW and then you have to buy the game and
Holy
expansion,
shit.
so yeah, a bunch of money.
That is insane.
Romeo India Zulu says, 2,000 for old T5. Romeo India Zulu says, 2,500 for some.
Well, I was trying to do some little getting together there in my head, but that's spread across pretty far. Oh, hello there. This guy knows what's going on. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me help you there. He's immune. Somebody's shooting. I have the ability to do that too. Hello, you idiot. I will gut you like a fish. No, I will gut you like a fish. Why can't I do anything? What the fuck? Nuh-uh. I'm gonna lightning your ass, motherfucker.
Murdoch says, yeah, I bought the expansion and quit. I even bought the most expensive version. I should play it just to try to get my money out of it.
Right.
But yeah, you have to pay $15 per month. I looked online and it looked like it was $20 a month now.
I wouldn't doubt it a bit. They're always going up on something. But it's got me like thinking on the whole Kerbal thing, like, I still have that game. Maybe I should start playing it. Cause I never truly landed on the Mun on that game. The Mun is the moon. And now they said they have 2 out, you can like make colonies and stuff and have multiplayer apparently. Maybe get away from Stowe since it seems to cause so much trouble. So many. If I got away from Stowe, then I wouldn't have to stream.
Zork Player 1 says, I am Kirk, I have a moon.
You have moon? I have butt cheeks are moon people. Yeah.
Murdoch says, I remember I don't like to sub, I like to just pay for a month or 2 cause I may not stick with it and I don't like my bank being auto hit.
Right, that's one of the things too.
The imposter is not to be injured.
I'm Captain Kirk.
I'm Captain Kirk! I'm Captain Kirk!
I'm Captain Kirk. Now maybe I could do that if I can yell, but I can't yell. I'm gonna wake up people in the house, so I have to be quiet. That's why my Captain Kirk's. Oh, it still kept me down here. That's nice. Da 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 da.
Just Call McCower says, the thing I like about WoW is yeah, it has a buy-in, but if you play the game right, you can buy tokens on the auction house to get game time for free.
Wow. I mean, the only time I actually played that was during the free. What was it? It was like someone had an emulated server or something. That was it. Just the one day or whatever. That was it. We had Super Run and all that fun stuff. Da-dee da-dee da. I just want to dump these credits that I gave Kagari for some reason.
Just Call McCower says, that might have been me.
Yeah, it may have been. I may still have that shit. I'd save everything, of course. My downloads folder in my storage drive is rather
Just Call
huge.
McCower says, I created a WoW server once and goofed on it.
Yeah. I remember there was like, not everything worked correctly. You know, like you couldn't do certain things, but you can like gain XP or something.
Romeo India Zulu says, all 3 silos are under our control.
All 3
Zork
silos.
Player 1 says, nice Dyson Sphere.
Dyson Sphere? Dyson Sphere? Nice Dyson Sphere. Does anybody know where this Dyson Sphere actually is? Because there's the entrance that we can use, but where's the actual sphere? You know? I mean, the other one, of course, is the Jolinan, or whatever it's called, sphere.
Zork Player 1 says, who is Dyson?
Dyson? Well, it's the name of the spheres in here. Travel to the Solanade Dyson sphere, or the Genolan. Genolan? That one you can actually see. You can go in and out of that one via map travel, but I don't know where the Dyson, because this is the entrance to one of them, but where does it actually go? I don't know. Space Gateway, way. Dyson was actually a person that proposed. I can't remember the dude's name. I don't know all that information. But he actually proposed the fact that a Dyson sphere existed in reality or whatever years ago, which is a created object around a sun that draws power from the sun. So in Star Trek, it's pretty much the same thing. I could just call them Dyson spheres. And that's the idiot's version, because I'm not smart. Okay, that was 9 of 15, so 6 more to go for that, to get that for Gary the Klingon. Now we're going to focus more on...
Zork Player 1 says, you're a Packled.
Packled? Will you make our ship go?
Romeo India Zulu says, nah, he's a pack rat.
That's right. I'm a hoarder. And don't I forget it. Yay. So what is the perk of after that? Mail access. I've not even been to the dilithium mine in this fleet yet. Dilithium store discounts. Interfleet shuttle. Now fleet members can travel.
Romeo India Zulu says, you can't forget it. You are reminded every time you open inventory.
That's right. Well, Gary's inventory is different. He has mementos, the fresh maker, of of his past endeavors and gatherings. Of course, he's got some Romulan ale that is there for the tribbles that he's already killed off completely.
Zork Player 1 says, what fleet are you in?
Gary is in his fleet. Ooh, at level 31, look at that. Nice. Here we go. Gary was invited into this fleet at the beginning of his reign of terror. And nothing was happening in the fleet. The fleet was level 0. And I had asked people in the fleet, you know, hey, can I get an upgrade or whatever? So they updated me to the next level that's available or something like that, you know. And then one day, you know, I wanted to see if anybody was going to add projects, and I go into the roster here. And for some reason, the person who made the fleet was no longer in the roster, and a bunch of just random people were there, but there was this button at the bottom that said to take over the fleet. Well, Riz was here, and Arcane Loth was here. And I asked if I should do it, and they said, yeah, hit the button, you know. So I did, and Gary took over the fleet. And since he's taken over it, it's now at level 31, which I have a lot of people to thank for that. Oxnix being the #1 because he
Murdoch
is.
says, Scorp is a pirate. He steals fleets.
That's right. And he helped me a whole hell of a lot by rolling characters. He says he's going to help me up to the point where everything's at level 2, then he's going to, like, you know, not or whatever, which is that's, you know, I appreciate what he's done so far. He's really just wasting time on me, and then Arcane Loath came in, he helped as well. And then Gary goes off randomly inviting people and actually promoting them and stuff and pushing projects and getting it done. So, yeah, it's not too bad that it's at level 31.
Zort Player 1 says, is anyone in the fleet?
Yes. There are 42 people in the fleet. Of which, let's see, few people actually do contribute. Let's see, overall contributions, because a lot of the contributions were zero.
Romeo India Zulu says, it only takes like 30 minutes to roll a tune and hit level 20 to claim recruit goodies and donate.
Goodies?
Not a terrible waste of time.
Right.
Murdoch says, 42 characters.
And a lot of them are people that, you know, may have been here beforehand. Anything after, what was it, April? I took it over or whatever. So anything after April is the people
Murdoch
that I
says,
recruited in.
Some could be alts too, right?
Yeah, a few of them can be alternate, yeah. I mean, actually, most of them. I mean, I've got 4 of my characters in here, so you subtract 4. Oxnix got, like, I know he's got Kletzen in here, and he's got Shorty. So that's 2 of his that I'm aware, or 3 of them. He's got 3 of his characters, so you subtract 5 people. 4, no, 5, 6, 6. Is it 6?
Romeo
6
India Zulu says, LOL, I got like 6 tunes in each of my fleets.
Yeah, you kind of help yourself, you know. Now, the thing was, I've always wanted to have a fleet, but I didn't have anybody to start it because you have to have 5 people to start a fleet. So, Gary taking over a fleet that had 0 level seemed all right. And in that, he had an armada that people left and he disbanded from to create his own. And there's one person's fleet still here, and they just went to lithium in fleet marks. So yeah, you know, it's been a pretty good ride for Gary. I think it's interesting that it got that far as it did. Replicator to lithium mine provisions. 28. So yeah, I guess
Romeo
you could say
India
Gary
Zulu
stole it.
says, it's been a long road, you might say.
It's been a long road getting from there to here, you might say. Gary also has a Galaxy-class starship that he commandeered when he wanted it. He flies that around every once in a while, but right now, since Gary's going after the Klingon receiver stuff, he's been trying to improve his ambush kills by using a ship that can actually cloak. Because I don't think the Galaxy class can cloak, because I never added that ability to it or something. Yeah, he's still got a few things to do. He's got to get rank level 4 in marauding. He's doing the Romulan queues right now. He's only got 9 of those out of 15. The last 5 story missions need to be completed. A few of the stories within those missions or whatever, or missions within the story, have been done, which would only leave just the other ambush killed as well. But he's never going to get that. There's no way. I can't. Every time I'm like in space battle, I forget about going into cloak and then coming out of it anyway. But Gary speaks for himself in third person. That's what he does. He does, when he takes damage, he doesn't
Player
get
1
healed.
says, never say never.
Never say never.
Romeo
Irony,
India
you
Zulu
go.
says, ambush wasn't too long for me. I used patrols for that.
Dude, oh, okay, I forgot about patrols. Yeah, I used the Briar Patch that one time to get the leveling up on that, because you can just destroy the methane gas things or whatever and it counts. So I did that to get Gary like about 50 at one time before, just to get him up there, but it took a while to like sit there and just go after that. But I didn't think about patrols. That's pretty interesting. I fatted. Okay. All right, Gary has got that going on. I need to get back to doing Admiralty for him.
Romeo India Zulu says, that works, but I mean, patrols give dilly and minimal marks and loot to sell.
Yeah. It's the only thing, though, I forget to go into the cloaking, to then come back out of cloaking and ambush.
Zork Player 1 says, where is Gary's wife?
She's on the other ship. Whenever Gary has his Galaxy-class ship, that's the ship she stays on. And she's in the saucer section, and he's in the battle bridge section, so anytime they go into combat, she takes off and goes shopping.
Romeo India Zulu says, Stovio-Core.
She's in Stovio-Core? Yes, that's right. Right now she's in Stovio-Core. And whenever battle starts, she immediately ejects the bottom half of the ship and just lets Gary go fight while she goes shopping. So he takes the battle bridge into combat whenever he's in the Galaxy class. He's got some class, yo. Gary the Klingon. Cling on me when you're on Graythor, and I will be there. I'll help you move on to the gates of Stovio-Core, where we will be honored. Yeah. Okay, well, how long have I been doing this shit?
Zork Player 1 says, they don't like spending time with each other.
Nah, it's not that kind of relationship, that's for damn sure.
Pale Chimera says, hey Core, guess what time it is? Zork Player 1 says, does he have kids?
Gary does not have children. He has followers. He's a young Klingon. He just graduated.
Must make my bunghole angry. I demand TV. Give me all your TV. All your TV now.
All your TV now. You will give me your TV now. I don't think he's here.
Hi, are you on your feet all day? Hey, I'm working with you all day. I got a job. You don't need all day. Hey, I'm working with you all day. Hey, big guy. You're just $19.99. The easiest way. The big kid's feeling very ordinary impossible mixed in for just It has the muscle
7 OMG Forest 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 7 OMG
drills, bolts and screws.
5 minutes later.
With Mighty Putty, you just cut, activate, and apply. Here's something you can't do with glue. Mighty Putty seals leaks instantly. Use it on pipes and faucets for a permanent seal. As you need, it activates, turning from green to white to show it's ready to hold on tight. It has the strength to pull this fully loaded 80,000-pound tractor trailer. Now that's the power of Mighty Putty. Whether it's tile to wood, metal to glass, any job, big or small, Mighty Putty repairs them all. Fill cracks in ceilings, walls, and floors. mold it to furniture, sand and paint for a seamless repair. And it's ideal for all your crafting projects.
Romeo
There's
India
nothing you
Zulu
can't
says,
do with
I
Mighty
forgot
Putty.
about
Call
Flyby.
now and we'll send you 2 powerful sticks of Mighty Putty for only $19.99. But through this exclusive TV offer, we'll double it and send you 2 more sticks free. Mighty Putty will pay for itself the very first time. But I'm not done yet. Call right now and I'll triple the offer and send you 6 sticks of Mighty Putty for the same low price of $19.99. Order now.
Shit! God fucking damn it!
Everyone knows it's Butters.
That's me.
Oh, shit. Okay. I'm gonna get off of here. It's been a wild night.
Boobies.
Thanks, I forgot about that. Y'all,
Romeo India Zulu says, just saw this episode last night.
Really? The Horta? Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer. He never said damn it, Jim, for that. Damn it, Jim, what the hell's the matter with you? That's the only time he ever said damn it. Yep. Gonna call it a night. And I guess I'll be back on tomorrow and running more people away, I suppose.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Good eye. Alrighty, dude. Y'all take
Murdoch
care.
says, if you see Aran Salith, tell him I wasn't trying to pull on his willy and hope he drops by again. Murdoch says, Arcanoloth.
Apparently he's left Discord and gone. Yep. Hey, y'all, bye.